so much. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, my sound's all janked up. Hold on. It's weird. My headset just makes its own decisions about how loud it wants things to be. It's very strange. All right, we got everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. All right. Haven't done this in a while. Does anybody want to sum up last session for DM inspiration? I don't know if anybody needs DM inspiration or... Okay.
Sure. Last time on Skull Shackles, finally completing the third task, the Captain Bubbles received the invitation to a party in his honor for becoming a free captain. We went to the party, met several different free captains. We saw the Hurricane King straight mean mugging the captain the whole entire time. It was very awkward. The tension could be cut with a cutlass. So, in pirate fashion, I decided to break the ice and start a food eating contest. And that started things, and people got more relaxed and were able to talk to each other, and finally...
And they vomited all over everything.
The Hurricane King...
Do what you want in a party.
The Hurricane King finally called out Captain Bubbles, and their conversation started. I hope it went really well. I know my thing went well. Not so well for Sandara, because her older sister came by, and I guess there's a lot of history there. Something about selling her into the slave trade, her bigger boobs, things of that nature. And that's how it went. I think I had fun. I don't know about Anna-Laura. She had like some...
Snuggly was on an old man adventure.
Yeah.
And he bought a whole bunch of animals. He's only got 7 gold left.
And now we're gonna enter in this small animal fighting contest.
Okay.
Well, it's a range of size.
Yes, that's true. There are 4 different tournaments happening in Port Peril, wherein people plan to battle their captured monsters and creatures against each other. It is my understanding that you guys were going to figure out who was entering and who they were or what they were entering with, right?
Correct.
Okay. Has that been sorted yet?
All right, I think so. So for there's one for each size category, right?
Well, actually, it goes tiny and small. So small or less is one category. Then medium and Jeremy Crawford medium are in their own category. Then large and huge are in their own category. And then finally, they've got the Kaiju Cup for gargantuan and larger.
All right, so tiny and small was going to be Bubbles. What were you entering, Bubbles? I just know that you wanted to be in that one.
You're not entering your bear?
I wasn't entering the bear, yeah. I didn't know if it was a... I forgot I did the invisible bear, right?
Yeah, that's a large creature.
Yeah, that's gonna be large, yeah.
So invisible bear and large. And then Klax is entering Pluggers, right?
Correct.
Alright, and Pluggers is large at this point, right, Crash?
I believe so, or is he medium? His miniature's right there. I think he may have only grown to medium, though. Because he was small before.
Yeah, he was a small boy.
Okay, so he was small, so he's medium now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess if Sluggish is going to be in the medium category, Lift, were you entering somebody?
The Flump.
Okay, so you're entering the Flump, and the Flump is size small, I believe?
Yes.
All right, the Flump's name is Florence, by the way.
Florence.
Does the Invisible Bear have a name?
The Invisible Bear's name is... let's see. Baramy.
Of course. What else would it be? Okay, so we have Baramy in large, huge, Pluggers in medium, Florence in tiny, small. I don't think we have anybody for Kaiju Cup, because I don't think we have anybody big enough.
I don't know. Owlbear, he's sentient, so we can't. Even though he's big dumb.
I don't think... Well, I mean, I'm not sure if Owlbear counts as sentient, but...
Well, he's also large, and even with a enlarge spell, he would only be huge. Yeah, you gotta have something really big. You'd have to have somebody that could achieve like tremendous size and enter them.
And then I need to...
That could also be disguised as an animal.
Man, if only we had one of those.
Nope. Never seen one.
Certainly not this gentleman here with...
Dire Giraffe. No, wait, miniature Dire Giraffe. Or between entering my new familiar. But you said that the Mind Flayers are in the medium category?
They are. Yeah, they are considered
What do they have fighting them for that?
unbeatable. They have brought some kind of fey creature with them from the Underdark Feywild, which is actually a place.
That sounds amazing. I want to use my Dire Miniature Giraffe as a mount, though, not as a fighter. So, I think I'll go into the tiny small, and I'll enter my my new familiar Luigi.
Okay.
If the squad talks me into it, they really want me to, I could enter as the hulking crab.
Well, I was
Would that
thinking we just get
Kaiju
King,
Cup?
because King can turn to Kaiju Cup size.
His name is a king.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's right. It's it's what's his name? Because I forget.
I fucking forgot it too. So real bad.
Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
He had a good Valorian name.
Yeah, I like that.
You'd have to make him like act like a non-sentient ape. Like he'd have to act like he wasn't woke. AF.
Well, he's not woke.
He's actually a croaking.
Yeah,
That got turned into a girl.
True.
no, I don't even know if that's actually a gorilla because it was the house monkey. So he's actually just. I don't know. You know what? Who knows?
It's true. What type
Who knows?
of
I don't want
monkey
to
does
think about
house
it.
monkey look
I don't
like?
want to think about it.
What kind of monkey is he?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking? He's a gorilla.
Okay, so really he's an ape.
Yeah, but I mean, he is originally a croaking.
So do we want either of those two to go into the Kaiju Cup?
I mean, if they want to, it's them though. Like,
Oh, for like personal glory type stuff?
yeah, it's them who want. Yeah, it's on them.
Well, Kevin is sort of a war criminal. So maybe boldly advertising himself isn't the best idea. I mean, technically he works for a free captain now, so he could get away with anything. So maybe. I don't know. I think he would turn to you, Captain Bubbles, who turned him from a life of war crimes and petty revenge, working for a powerful demon, and see what advice you had for him.
Look, man. Like, you gotta have some respect for yourself. Like, just because I'm a woke ape doesn't mean I'm pretending to be a gorilla. Going out there fighting in the medium category.
Yeah. Yeah, your words hit home pretty hard. He's gonna respect himself. As much as he would like to tool up on some giant monsters, you gotta respect yourself at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's sage advice coming from Captain Bubbles.
Yeah. Well, he's been called a monkey literally everywhere he's gone, so.
Onalore, you're not entering any of your babies or Pokemans? There was a whole training montage last week.
Of course I am.
True.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me see. Okay. I just got to get this flump set up, and then we'll be good to go. Florence the Flump. The vampire flump. You must be very proud, Lift.
Yes.
Not be. Speaking of which, I want to use Detect Thoughts to extract the Tyrannohamsterus micropod's name from it.
Alright, fair enough. Well, let me finish up Florence real quick. Alright, she's no longer an aberration, she's undead. There we go.
Is Django entering any?
Django said he was going to cheer you guys on, but I don't know, maybe he's changed his mind.
Yes.
Django?
Yes.
I suppose you could
I
enter the
understand
hamster.
my remarks before may have been a bit out of line. I see how gung-ho y'all are about this, so while I won't be participating, I'll be leading the cheering
Oh,
section.
right, because you all were like, this is slavery.
I did not say that. I was just asking for clarification on how this worked with our no slavery policy.
because the cat guy was like, you're all terrible people because this is the same thing as slavery. I remember now.
Alright, fair enough.
I should know better than to argue with old people.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
And then you said that I could choose what forms my closet can swap into?
As long as they fall under the normal categories that of small
excuse
cute
me.
animals.
Okay. I've got some lined up then, but we can work that out later. I'll just have
Okay.
it closet form for now.
Okay, sounds good.
We can make a sextuple-sided miniature or something.
Alright. Florence the Flump is now a vampire. What horrors we have wrought.
Oh no.
What do you mean we? This was all you.
Oh, right. I mean, you guys are the ones that adopted her. Did you buy the special tank for her, or no?
I don't think I had enough gold.
That could be a problem. Okay.
No, wait. No, I didn't buy the special one, but I did buy, like, the next one down.
Okay.
So he has a thing, we just aren't sure how durable it's going to be.
Okay.
I suppose I could give it to Lift and be like,
Hey, so here's your sexy thing. It's a vampire flump, I guess. Its name's Florence. The guy said that the whole thing feels like a boob, so I think you're gonna like it. He also said that he had like a more expensive cage that'll maybe hold it better. So I don't know if you want to go back and like buy that. I think it was like 70 gold. But I only have like 7 gold left. So that's not really an option for me.
I mean, it doesn't look like it can get out of a cage very
I mean, he
easily,
said
so I
something
think we're
about
fine.
maybe waking up with it having escaped and killed all the crew, but I don't know.
Did you get like
I
a...
got yours now, so if that happens, we can blame you.
Did Florence come with like an instruction manual?
I mean, you have access to Florence's stats, so you know that Florence will die in sunlight, because she is a vampire. The Tyrannohamsterus micropod is named Infanta.
Fanta. Okay. And
Alright.
is he size tiny or is he size smaller than tiny?
Most assuredly, he is size tiny.
Okay.
Are you planning to use him in battle?
No.
No, okay.
I mean, I want to, but I am not going to.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Like my the ace up my sleeve.
I mean, he can moonwalk, which is pretty awesome.
Okay, that is pretty great.
That's actually one of his abilities. He has a hover speed.
Awesome.
Yeah. And he can breathe indefinitely. And is immune to the exposure to vacuums or phlogiston.
Excellent.
Yeah, they weren't lying. This really is has been bred with a space hamster.
Space hamster.
Yep.
So
It's a space hamster and a Tyrannosaurus, basically an owlbear.
Awesome.
Hoot.
All right. If you guys are ready, I could take you over to the arena, I guess. Get you guys situated for this thing.
Who's coming with us?
This grand spectacle. I mean, if they have shore leave, I think everybody would like to go. It is the nature of most humanoid creatures to enjoy watching monsters slaughter each other. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
All right, this is the wrong snuggly. Ugh. All right. Let's see. You guys, I try to stay on top of this character art, but man, it's always new character art. There we go. That's the snuggly we all love. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I could bring all your peeps over, but they're just going to be hanging out in the crowd, I guess.
You don't have to bring all of them over, but we can pretend they're all in the crowd.
Sure. Yeah, we don't want to have a repeat of the Opera House, so I think I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't want to burn this place down too.
That was the thing I was thinking of, but yeah, I was just thinking that
I know.
500 independent minis is too many minis. Okay. All right, these guys are all. Yep. Okay. All right, I think we're good. All right. Nobody thought to enter Pigo, huh?
No, she would die as soon as she gets looked at. Like, no.
Oh no, she's got that big old armor now.
No, she's not even the same level as Phipps yet. Phipps is actually a full NPC. I don't think Pigo's a
like
full
a real
NPC.
person now.
Yeah, hey, give Fitz some credit. He's been working hard for that fucking shit.
Well, you know, that's
You
what I
should
mean.
enter Phipps in the medium category.
All right, I think I have.
Chumlet, I choose you.
Pretend like
All right, let's see. So, Tiny Cup is small and smaller monsters. Beast Cup is medium, and Jeremy Crawford medium. Hulk Cup is large and huge monsters, and Kaiju Cup is fucking gargantuan monsters. Got it. All right, did anybody want to do any sort of information gathering or reconnaissance before the tournament starts? I'm assuming you guys trained all night and you woke up early and you already registered and now you're just waiting for the tournament to start. The Tiny Cup is starting at 10 a.m.
Overnight, I want to...
Oh, let me check the weather too.
I want to officially bond Find Familiar wise with Luigi.
Okay, now Luigi, he explained to you that you are not a chain of warlock, so he's bound to all the rules that regular familiars are bound to.
Yeah, I know.
That means he can't use a special attack, he can't make an attack roll. But he have a hands, he can put a potion down the throat. And then he does a little chef kiss at his face orifice.
Thanks, Green Mario.
It's hard to read his expressions because his face is just a lamprey mouth, but you feel that he does not like being called Green Mario.
I'm just kidding with you, guy.
Since his rival, Mario the Imp, the two of them go way back. So,
So I want to keep an eye out for Analora's eternal rival, Gary Yu. I want to make sure that he doesn't say anything hurtful to her.
Oh yeah, like smell you later. Ooh,
Yeah.
that makes me mad. Ooh, I'm always.
Yeah.
Oh, makes me so upset.
I need to know before it starts. When we send out a monster, are we locked into that monster for the entire tournament and for the entire round?
Well, for that round of that cup, yeah. And I think we had
So
discussed.
we can use a different one?
I think we had discussed that if multiple of you entered the same bracket, you would inevitably just fight each other, because that's how main characters do. But if you were different ones, we were just going to skip to the final match of that cup.
Yeah, so my question was, let's say the cup has multiple rounds, would I be able to use a different monster depending on
in each round?
Yeah, like if my opponent has a different monster, could I swap my monster?
He's trying to match up types.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess so. Normally, wow, yeah, that's a really great question. Because with like humanoid fighters, you can't really do that. But I guess since you guys are the trainers themselves who are being tested here, yeah. But this is a single elimination, so if you lose any round, you're out. Just so you know. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Can everybody see the map?
I'm
I
still on
think
the
that
main one.
before
okay.
everything, Django would probably spend the night grabbing some paper and whatever he could write or draw with, and just make some signs for all the rest of the crew and crowd.
Oh right. Let me grab the supporter actions that you could take.
I don't have my Z ring. I can't find my Z ring.
I'd also like to see in the waiting room if there is anyone waiting with like a construct, like a little robot,
Oh.
or if they're all monsters.
I mean, like Selkies and Artificers are a thing, so there are a handful of people that are entering, robots of assorted clockwork, variety, small golems, that sort of thing. There's people with elementals. There's a lot of mephits. Nobody seems too confident in the mephits, really. As far as big boys go, there's a lot of talk about the big monsters, but somehow they're managing to keep them a secret. Yeah. But yeah, you see a variety of different monsters. You see the illithids, but you do not see their monster. And if your characters have never seen an illithid before, they are hideous, purple-ish skinned humanoids, about 6 to 7 feet tall, with squid heads.
They're real pretty.
Yeah. They hate sunlight, though, so they're all wearing, like, kobold-style sun goggles. There are 2 of them. They look very, very similar.
So, yeah, I know, like, Mind Flayer is Mind Flayer, but do I recognize these 2? Or
Give me a history check.
I'm probably not good at that shit.
I mean, as a wizard, probably,
I'm not. Well,
Okay. It is hard to tell with your history with these creatures, such as it is. They do find ways to look different, but as a lawful society, like they generally, don't mind everybody kind of looking the same, staying in uniform kind of deal. So.
alrighty. And then the only other thing I want to do overnight is I want to ritually cast Magic Mouth like 1,000,000 times on a bunch of different stones. And I'll have them sort of like dissing the illithids.
Oh wow. Okay.
And and saying things like, "They can't do that. That's cheating," and "Oh, these are the worst," and "Who let mind flayers in here?" Stuff like that. And then I just want to like sprinkle those stones around the crowd once we get in.
All right. Django, who is going to be a professional cheerleader for these events, you can roll into initiative. If you know, and then that's when your supporter action, which is a reaction, becomes available. You have 3 supporter actions. You can inspire, wherein you hand out a Django die. This is a die that gives them a plus 1d10, sort of like a bardic inspiration. They can use it after the fact. It lasts until your turn comes back around. You can also jeer, and that is before one of your friend's opponents rolls a d20, you can impose disadvantage on that roll, which is pretty hype. And then you can cheer, which is before they roll any die, you can give them advantage to the roll.
Cool. That sounds
now,
good.
like all layer actions, you can't do the same one twice in a row, so you do have to alternate between the 3 as needed. So just keep that in mind.
All right, good to know.
All right. All right. Yeah. Let me get some Coliseum music and some Pokemon's music, and we'll get into this.
Wait, this is like Pokemon?
What? Oh, shoot! Did I say that out loud? Oh man.
My stream.
You can give it. It'll be fine. All right. So let's see. Clear this, and then we'll clear this, and then pause that, and then we'll play this.
Open up the door, it's real with the non-stop hip-hop, the stainless steel.
Scrolling way up here, because we had some good Coliseum music. There it is. Ooh, alright. Oh yeah, the last thing I needed to check was weather. Then we're good to go. It'd be a shame to have bad weather, but I feel like weather plays an important part in not Pokemon battles, so we would be remiss not to check the calendar just in case. Alright. It is clear skies, light breeze, 81 degrees.
Nice.
Alright.
Sunny
Beautiful
day.
day.
High? Is the sun high up?
Well, it's 10 a.m., so it's approaching its apex in the sky, I guess. I mean, the world's flat, so I don't really know 100% how it all works, but you know.
Is this an outdoor arena?
Oh, it's an outdoor arena. Yep.
Yeah, I'm really worried about your vampire, man.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Do you have a backup? I mean, I don't think you should probably send her out.
Yeah, probably not going to.
No, just get one of those like umbrella hat.
I'll cheer with Django.
You could give her an umbrella. You want to give her an umbrella to carry?
Well, look, there's other options. Maybe we can find you like a seagull or something.
You don't understand. You understand the bond Florence and I have developed already.
Do you say that as you're just like squeezing her like a big heavy breast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then she's just got one tentacle like sucking your blood? Is this like this beautiful bond that you guys have formed?
She's very happy. She enjoys.
Under your parasol? Okay.
Yeah. Don't judge. Don't judge.
Be careful, though, because if you become a vampire, it might put you on night crew.
Yeah, that's all you need. You just made it through were-rats next is vampires. So
Nice.
I need to work for the night, Captain.
you would have to work for the Knight Captain, and that is Phipps. So I don't know if you really want to do that or not. Okay, if that is the case, if you are cheering, to reiterate, you have access to lift inspiration dice. It's a D10. It lasts for 1 round. So until your initiative count comes back around, you can jeer or cheer. Jeer will impose disadvantage. Cheer will grant advantage. You have to alternate what you do each round, so you can't, just keep jeering or just keep cheering, etc., etc. Okay. All right. So in that case, who amongst you is entering the tiny cup?
I guess that's just me then, since.
No, I am.
Oh, okay. We got double on Aloris there. Okay. All right. Well, I had an opponent planned to defend the championship of the Tiny Cup, but because 2 heroes have entered, I'm going to assume that you guys were able to make it past this individual.
Well, just so we know, who was it and what did they have?
Yeah. So their name was Oak Mustard. They were a woke ape from the Cursed Valley of the Inner Seas, and they were fielding Yellow Rat. So, Yellow Rat and Oak Mustard. So, alas, let's see which one of you would have defeated the reigning champion Oak Mustard in the preliminaries. Okay. We'll handle it through role-playing instead of RNGesus. Each of you is going to narrate how the fight would have gone very quickly against Oak Mustard and his Yellow Rat. And then the rest of us will decide which of you actually defeated Oak Mustard. And whoever defeated Oak Mustard will have Tiny Cup inspiration going into this battle. All right. Roll off for it to see who gets to tell the story first.
What are we rolling?
Just a D20, whoever gets the highest.
Well, that's not going to be me.
All right, Laura, how did the fight go between you and whichever, not Pokemon, you fielded, and Oak Mustard and his Yellow Rat?
All right. Well, as we come out into the open arena, Oak Mustard laughs as a defending champion. He sends out his Yellow Rat, and I, in response, send out my Yellow Rat, who is smaller and not as fluffy as his. But my Yellow Rat has more heart. And as he continues to mock the puny size of my Yellow Rat and beats up my Yellow Rat with his Yellow Rat,
I'll be honest, his
cheers.
accent is very hard to understand. He's got a very thick inner sea accent, but all right, keep going. Sorry.
My Yellow Rat looked battered, beaten, almost defeated, but the cheers from the crowd as Lift and Django call out Yellow Rat's name. Yellow Rat. He stands up on his knees, pulsating with electricity, unleashes a very powerful bolt of electricity, which manages to stun the other Yellow Rat, with one whip of his tail, knocks the other one unconscious.
Damn. Okay. Does he have like a trademark saying? Yellow Rat.
Yes, he says, Yellow Rat!
Oh my god, that's genius.
Okay.
So that was nice and all, but how it actually went down was.
Oh, can you guys see the arena finally? I finally remembered to move you guys over. Oh, okay.
Yeah. How it actually went down is Oak Mustard threw out his Yellow Rat, and I sort of tossed out my my Luigi the Closet.
Okay.
And we worked on this all night, how we were going to present him. And the way that he does it is he sort of wraps himself into like a circle, like a hula hoop, and I roll him off my arm. And then he rolls out there, and then he springs his little hands and wings out and stops and does one of those little slide maneuvers. But then what happened is Yellow Rat was like, Yellow Rat. And then Luigi was like, Closet. And they did that for like 4 minutes. And then after those 4 minutes, Luigi just swallowed the rat.
Okay. Everybody, cast your vote for Luigi or Yellow Rat as the true champion over Oak Mustard.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, all right. Glad I don't have to vote. It's just like real life in America. Cool. All right. So yeah. So
maybe it's banned from the Canadian.
So Luigi did eat a number of opponents this morning, but it was not Oak Mustard's Yellow Rat. That battle played out as described, with dramatic bolts of lightning being passed back and forth between them. A stunning moment of near loss where smaller Yellow Rat fell to its knees and could barely stand up. Only the love and support of Lift and Django were able to put smaller Yellow Rat back in the fight. In the end, Oak Mustard had to return to the inner Vale, the inner seas, defeated.
Dun, dun, dun.
I love this art.
I worked super hard on that Oak Mustard, just so you know. So.
That is epic.
That is my favorite Pokemon.
It definitely shows.
Yeah. One of my Pokemon Red playthroughs, motherfucking Primate was like my main Pokemon. I caught him outside of the first town, used in the whole game. It was phenomenal. So, anyways, all right. In that case, everybody else should move to the audience because we've got a fight here. It's almost comical how large the arena is and how small your creatures are.
Is that a Pokemon symbol painted on the background of?
What? I mean, there's maybe they put some paint. I don't know. Look,
No,
you know
that's
I hate
the blood. That's the blood of these animals.
Yeah, you know I hate Pokemon. I wouldn't do that. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And since I hate Pokemon so much, let's get the official Little Cup music from Pokemon Stadium 2. All right.
Oh yeah. This is bringing me back.
All right, people are going bananas. They're cheering. They're excited. I think Kurdak is here. Yeah, let's at least put Kurdak down in case anybody wants to try to assassinate him during this Pokemon tournament. There we go.
Hell yeah!
He's sitting on the throne over there. We'll make him a little bit bigger. There we go. All right.
Okay.
And then if anybody wants to kill the real Sandara, we'll put her out here as well. There we go.
Ooh, shade.
Yeah.
Are there any elements in this arena, or is it just a plain arena like it is?
Combatants can request one terrain feature if they feel that it would be beneficial to their particular Pokemon. If you need lava, they've got to take a 10-minute break, though.
Would they be able to put a pool of water?
Yeah, they can put a pool of water down, no problem.
Would they be able to put a pool of poison?
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, that's not a pool of poison. Well,
Oh, wow.
It kind of is. There we go. All right.
Was he the referee or?
They are one of the celebrity guests. Okay. They don't need referees because these fights are to the death.
Yeah, that guy stole my seat. I was gonna climb up there.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, you could try. You're pretty charismatic. You want to call over to Kurdak, see if he'll let you come sit next to him?
Yeah, no, it's already taking a
Oh, I mean, they could pull up a chair. They could put a chair right here. You could sit in between him and Ollie.
Nah, no.
No? Okay. All right. Let me grab a pool of water here. All right. I'll make it There you go. Let me grab that poison. It's wholesome. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Nope. All right, you guys. Tell the contractors where you want to put your terrain feature.
There's fine for me.
Okay.
Right there.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. The Genasi terrain specialists ask if there's anything, if that's good. Is this up to your specs?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Per tiny cup rules, they could only make it 5 feet deep. All right. Roll yourselves into initiative. Trainers and Pokemans. Professional cheerleaders, Lift and Django, also roll yourselves in.
Alright.
Before we start, I wanted to switch Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Who are you switching to?
Plant Frog.
Plant Frog. Okay, hold on. That's a bold move. Do you even know Plant Frog's abilities yet? Have you trained with them?
Well, I've trained with all 6 of them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me...
So Yellow Rat will adorably wait up in the audience, just drinking a bottle of fucking ketchup. So that's a lore drop right there. So pretty cute Plant Frog, though. Okay.
No.
Let's see. I'm gonna have somebody cast in like illusion magic so that the people in the back can actually see what's going on. So it's gonna be a big old screen where they're broadcasting the fight. So here's this giant ass versions of them. All right. You ready?
Suppose no.
Okay. Here we go. First up, Lift. These are your cheer actions or your supporter actions are reactions. They just refresh on your initiative, so you don't have to use them yet if you don't want to.
Okay.
Okay. But if they don't have inspiration when they roll, well, yeah, I guess you could just give them inspiration since it's a reaction. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, Luigi the Quasit, you're up.
All right. So the first thing that Luigi the Quasit is going to do is use his. Let me make sure it's in range first. All right. So,
Oh, sorry. I just got an idea to make it a little more spicy. I'm going to randomly determine which of you each of the celebrity guests is favoring, and they're going to take supporter actions also.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so I move Luigi the closet 1 square forward, so he's within 20 feet of whatever off-brand Bulbasaur is called. And he's going to use his scare ability. So you have to succeed a wisdom save or be frightened for 1 entire minute.
Oh, dang. Is there any flavor text for this ability, or?
Yeah, he swims over to the side of the pool, perches his front little feet up on it, cocks his little lamprey head towards the whatever we're calling this creature, grass frog or whatever, and then he just sort of does this weird alien scream, and all of his little acidic spittle just sort of goes flying out. And you fail your wisdom save, and so you're frightened of Luigi for a minute. You can save at the end of each of your turns.
All right.
And that, I believe, is all I can do this first time around. Yeah. So that's the end of Luigi the Closet's turn.
Okay, sounds good. Next up is Kurdak, excuse me. So yeah, you hear his supporter action meter fill up, and as he looks out into the field, everyone's pretty sure he's obviously going to like the closet more because it's kind of scary and edgy, but we will see.
Oh, so cute!
He does kind of look favorably towards the frog. You see him put his bony hand on one of his many pistols. You're not sure what that means. All right, that brings us to supporter Django.
Let's see. Seeing, I guess that I would see the plant frog getting a little bit frightened then, right?
Oh, you know what? Now that there's so many supporters, we should add a 4th action, which is countering a supporter.
Oh, nice.
Wouldn't that be hype? We're like inventing a fucking party game out of nowhere. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you can hold on to it, and if you want to try to counter somebody else, because Kurdak will straight up shoot one of these Pokemon.
Oh, well, I'm not really sure.
That's a supporter action.
Okay, we're still early on, so I'll go ahead and hold on for now.
Supporter action, straight up shoot.
And how many of these actions did we have?
You get to take one per round. One per round.
One, okay, so not a limit.
And it's a reaction, and it refreshes on your thing. So add a 4th one called counter to it, and you can use that to stop somebody else from using their supporter action.
I've got cheer, jeer, and counter. Am I missing one?
Inspire.
Inspire. Okay.
And inspire can be used after they've rolled a die to add a d10 to the roll. A d20 roll. Yep.
All right, so I'll just go ahead and hold on to mine for now then.
Okay. Plant Frog, you're up.
All right.
You are
Plant Frog.
You are frightened. You are frightened.
Yeah, Plant Frog is going to turn around, see the water. Would much rather be near the water than near the frightening closet. Is going to move back here. Does he have to use his full movement, or is this just disadvantage?
He can't move closer, and then he has disadvantage on anything against me.
Yeah, it's standard frightened rules.
He will. You will see from the little flower from Plant Frog's back, a seed shoots out and attempts to hit the closet. This is a leech seed at disadvantage.
Sounds magic to me.
That would be a 9.
That's a miss.
Wait, can I cheer it as a reaction?
You got to cheer before
Okay.
the roll is made, but you can inspire after the roll is made.
Ooh. On Spire.
Okay, roll a d10. As you go to do it, Kurdak shoots his gun at you and uses his counter ability. He bellows from his throne, "None of that!" And then, like, the beer you were holding just explodes in your hand.
Perfect.
I don't know, Django, do you want to counter his counter?
Yes, I am going to burn my reaction to use a Django die to inspire, just sort of jump up on my feet, start clapping, going, plant, frog, plant, frog, plant,
Oh, all right,
frog.
you roll a d10 then.
Yes!
Oh, damn. So that's a 17. I'm pretty sure 17 hits.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you need to make a DC 12 con save.
All right.
Or be seated.
Advantage.
Oh, this is a 2-step process? That's probably because there's not a lot of damage over time abilities in 5th edition.
Oh,
damn! Okay.
Alright, then you only take 6 bludgeoning.
Oh my god, only.
I believe, yeah, I am resistant, so I take 3.
Alright.
Plant Frog jumps into the water.
Oh, okay. Even though it's only 5 feet deep, you guys are pretty small. And so the 5-foot ledge there, you'd have to get closer to see where Plant Frog has gone.
Well, seeing as I'm not a Pokemon designed for this, I don't have any ranged abilities other than Scare.
Oh, I get to make a save, right?
At the end of your turn, yeah.
At the end of your turn, you do.
Oh, they
So
are
you
no
are-
longer afraid.
You are saved. I'm gonna turn myself invisible, which I'm sure there's a thing for, but they're not loading, so I won't do that yet. And I'll move 5, 10, 15, 25.
Okay. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta get through these 2 NPCs real quick. Tessa
Oh, right.
Fairwind is definitely favoring
Forgot about
Plant
it.
Frog. Yeah. So she looks over at Plant Frog, and you guys overhear her saying how adorable it is. Ollie, the goddess Albie, they definitely are favoring the underdog in this fight, and they murmur that they did bet a lot of money on that Quasit. The old man seemed very confident when they spoke with them before the match. All right, Snuggly, to you.
What am I allowed to do? Do I do supporter actions, or?
No, you guys are just like your trainers. I guess there should be trainer actions. I don't know.
Oh, I should roll in then.
Yeah, you should roll in real quick. This became a lot more Pokemon than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Alright, so trainer actions. Obviously, you're going to have 3 options just like the guys, the peeps cheering you on. Your options are going to be boosts. You give your Pokemon 5 temp HP. Okay, you can also rally, which will, let's say, give them the zombie ability. That'll be hype as hell. And then finally, we'll do kill them, which could turn an 18 or a 19 into a natural 20.
Excellent.
All right. There. Good to go. So Snuggly, you're up. So your meter fills up. You can use this reaction as needed. Boost,
Okay.
rally, or kill them.
But then these are also just reactions?
Correct.
Okay. I will hold off then.
Okay. Lift to you. And trainers don't have counters because that would be super lame. So, yeah.
I'll hold on to mine.
Okay. Luigi the Closet, you're up.
Alright, so now Luigi the Closet will go invisible.
Oh.
We'll say
all right.
And what's Luigi the Closet's move? Oh shit, 40 feet.
I mean, how strategic do you want to be since this is pseudo PvP? Do you want me to like move you the gem layer and you just message me like up 3 over 5 or something? That'd be kind of hype as hell, actually.
Okay, I mean, I already moved, but...
Oh, okay, but that's where you tend to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind then.
Yeah, sure.
But,
I did think of the viewers when I made Bubbles' miniature for his bear.
I moved to right there, and I
Okay.
am invisible.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, Kurdak's turn comes back. He reloads his flintlock pistol, and he eyes the crew of the Bumbling Bosom and Ali the Goddess Albi with a threatening glare.
Also, when that happened, Snuggly really quick went,
Luigi, where'd you go?
Aurora had an 18 also.
Oh, right. Boop. There we go. Laura, your trainer action refreshes. Did you want to use it before it refreshed since you didn't get to use it last turn?
I didn't know they existed until we got to my turn either, so I think we're probably fair now.
Yeah, let's just say we didn't do it on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, tell Plant Frog to stay strong.
Okay. All right, Django.
Just a word of encouragement.
Alright, seeing Bone Fist looking over at us, I just smile at him, tip my hat, and hold my reaction.
He's gonna kill you.
Plant Frog, you're up.
Okay. Plant Frog hears. Plant Frog, you know what to do. And it readies in action.
Okay. Alright. Never really had an occasion to use its ability, so before her turn comes up, Tessa Fairwind is going to grant Tessa Fairwind inspiration to Plant Frog. So until her next initiative comes up, wah, wah, it comes back up. Alright. Yeah, everyone's just kind of in a stalemate, waiting to see what happens. Snuggly.
Do something!
I don't remember my options.
You can boost, you can rally, or you could kill.
Okay, and rally gives you the zombie roll a con check and come back ability?
Yep, if you would have been killed, they can make a con check. The DC is equal to 5 plus the damage dealt, I believe, on the zombies.
I think so.
9, something like that. I'll look it up. Or you can grant 5 temp HP with boost. Or if they rolled an 18 or a 19, you could just make it a critical hit.
Alright, so my 5 temp HP thing, could I apply that when they're being attacked, or would they have to have had that already?
No, if you see an 18 or 19 and you have your trainer action, your trainer reaction ready, you could just say it was a critical hit.
Okay.
It rewards you for sitting on it and hoping against hope that you get it.
Alright, I'll save my thing then.
Luigi, where'd you go?
Now it's Liv's turn.
Yep, I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. Alright, a whole round went by. No damage is being dealt. People are starting to kind of boo a little bit. Luigi, to you.
Alright, Luigi will attack. I think with advantage because he's invisible? Is that how invisible?
The moment you attack, you turn back to your seat.
Well, you
Right.
can't. Yeah, I think the attack would still
The
go
attack
off.
happens first, and like
Yeah.
as I hit you, then
Okay.
I turn.
I also readied an action for after your attack.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as soon as it attacks, then you will get to attack. All right. Let's see the attack, Luigi the Quasit. Before you go, Luigi the Quasit! Ollie announced that you had advantage. Cheered you, so you have advantage.
I mean, I was invisible, so I already had advantage. But thank
Oh.
you. Thank you.
Then Ollie screwed up. Okay. 22 hits. Yeah.
All right, that's 10 damage and a con save. Yeah.
4 piercing, 6 poison.
I have no idea what the DC is because it doesn't say.
I believe it's an 11, but I'll double check real quick.
Yes.
So
10.
he's not poisoned, and you think he's gonna take 10 damage, but he doesn't.
Oh dang.
You get the feeling that Plant Frog may have some constitution towards poison.
Okay, so Plant Frog takes 4 damage, is what you're saying?
No. It takes half the poison damage.
Oh, okay.
The DC for your poison is a 10. Yeah.
All right, and as a reaction, Plant Frog's 2 little vines sprout from its back and lashes at.
I jeer at Plant Frog.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Can I have used my thing? It's an 18.
As long as you yell out objection or whatever, like they do in the Pokemon games. Oh wait, that's the.
Objection! That's like.
Ace Attorney.
So wait, what did you yell out?
That my trainer crit killed him or whatever.
Oh, on the damage that just happens? That was kind of a long time ago. I don't know, but kind of moved on.
I'll
leave it. I'll leave it to the
panelists.
panelists. I'll leave it to the panelists. Please type into chat if it's too late, judges, for the Luigi to get that crit off. That's you guys that aren't fighting. Too late. Oh man, you had minutes in these rooms.
2 for too late.
Dang. Oh wow, 4 of them. Okay, fair enough.
But I did jeer at Plant Frog.
All right, so Vine Whip on
so
an 11.
11.
Does 11 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, we got a missed attack here. Going once, going twice.
Counter.
Oh!
It's 11.
Still doesn't do anything.
You have used your action to do nothing.
But
Too
if
late for you to
supporter.
reverse that too.
if someone cheers on top of it, though.
I will, as
Going
a
once, going
reaction,
twice, 3 times. What? Oh.
I'm gonna
Reaction.
boost Plant Frog before the end of this.
Okay, so after he takes the damage, you can jump in, you go boost him, he gets 5 temp HP. Got it. Alright. Plant Frog has 5 temp HP. To Onalura, your action refreshes.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay. Kurdak. Django,
Yeah, I
your
guess
action.
I might as well boost mine as well, since I didn't get to add my extra.
Well, your turn hasn't come around yet. You might still need it.
Not to add damage?
You might need Zombie Song.
You might need
Okay,
zombie
yeah.
more than you need temp HP. Depends on how hard you get hit.
I don't think I'll get hit that hard, but okay.
Alright.
I'll
It's up
wait.
to you, though. You do you.
I'll wait.
Okay. Django, your action refreshes. Plant Frog is up.
All right, Plant Frog pokes his head out of the water, sees this thing right next.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna Vine Whip him.
I'm gonna Didn't you just do that?
Yeah, he just did. What happened to Qualls' turn?
That was a reaction.
Plant Frog.
My Vine Whip was a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Plant
that's
Frog
right.
held their action. Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah.
He's so smart.
21.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I will also. Let me see. Oh, that's a 17. Yeah. So if it goes through, 7 piercing, and you are grappled.
Oh,
Okay.
grapple. That's rough.
Use the boost one.
Okay.
Yep. And then, can I use my movement to move it into the middle of the pool?
Yeah, it's uses twice the normal amount of movement to move a grappled opponent.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him into the middle of the pool.
Oh, as you pull that sweet quads into the pool, everyone erupts and cheers, watching the enlarged illusion spell of you dunking it into the water. You hear someone that sounds a lot like Fernando, but maybe rougher, like they had a rougher time growing up, scream, "Drown it." All right,
Yeah.
anything else from Plant Frog?
With the rest of his movement, he just pulls the closet up out of the water and dunks him back in.
Oh, damn.
Using all his movement to keep doing that.
All right. Tessa, bosom heaving, stands up from her chair and begins to cheer. She's not actually doing anything, but she gets her actions back. Ollie, who's like really frustrated because like the rules are written on this napkin and like they're smudged, and he's not really sure how this supporter shit's even working because he wasn't told about it, or they weren't told about it until the last minute. Snuggly, to you.
I already used my thing, so...
Well, it comes back on your turn. Yeah, so it refreshes now.
Alright, yep, and that's it.
Alright, Lift. Remember, you can't use the same one twice in a row to further complicate things.
That's right. I've been changing it, so I'll hold off again.
Okay. Luigi, you are grappled.
Alright.
You're being splashed in and out of the water.
Grappled means what? I have disadvantage on attack?
Yeah, nope, you just have 0 movement.
Oh, okay. I will attack again.
Okay.
Again.
And I'll cheer it.
Plant.
Oh, you have advantage here, Luigi. Someone's cheering for you, unless somebody's canceling the cheer. They don't need to. All right. You flail at it with your claws, and Plant Frog haughtily just dunks you in the water again. Anything else in Luigi?
I don't think he has anything else he can do.
All right. Laura, back to you.
Ready my action to tell Plant Frog
shit.
to finish him.
Taking half fucking
Oh,
damage.
wait. Oh. All right. Anyways, you're gonna use what, Laura?
No, I'm just readying my reaction.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Readying reaction. Plant Frog.
All right. Plant Frog is going to use his movement to move the closet over here.
I'm mathing. Because I was only supposed to take half damage last time.
Oh, yeah, and then you added bonus hit points.
Yeah, so I should have 1 temp still.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
There we go.
move Plant Frog. Plant Frog's going to move the thing into the top left corner of the.
Okay.
And then he's going to shoot.
Before you
actually,
roll.
he's just going to.
Oh, sorry.
He's just going to Vine Whip.
Okay. Ollie, the goddess, they start jeering you, Plant Frog. It hurts your feelings. So they say some very hurtful things. So you have disadvantage to this attack roll.
Right.
Unless somebody counters it. Everybody? You okay with this frog being ridiculed in front of thousands of people? Okay. Oh, it turns it into a critical fumble.
So you moved me up to the corner. Did you move also? Or...
No.
Okay.
It has a 10-foot reach. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is a natural attack. Wow, it worked out in your favor. Grim Determination. You have advantage on your next attack against your target.
Well,
Look at
that's
that.
bullshit.
That is
What?
bullshit.
Does it
Yeah.
exist?
Yeah, there's actually one like reverse in both decks or whatever, where instead of a
Unbelievable.
bad thing happening, a good thing, and instead of a good thing happening, a bad thing happens. Imagine getting a critical hit, something bad happens. Awesome.
Jeez.
I think we've seen that, haven't we?
Maybe.
All I can think of is
By now, sure.
Fafnir almost cuts his own head
yeah.
off.
That's all I can think of. It's Fafnir. That's exactly it.
The amount of times that Dragonborn almost got his head cut off.
Alrighty, that brings us to Tessa Fairwind. Ollie gets the reaction back. Snugs, to you.
Did I use my thing this time around? Yeah, because this was the time where I used the temp HP one, right? So now I just get it back. And that's it.
Okay. Lift. Luigi, go.
All right.
Yeah. Go.
Luigi, I guess. So at this point, it's my whole action to attempt to escape, right?
Correct.
Yes, DC 12.
If I were to polymorph, would that escape me?
Polymorph does not escape a grapple unless you become a size that is too big for them to grapple.
Okay.
Which I believe is 2 sizes larger.
Yeah. I cannot do that, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll attempt to escape. So that's a DC 12. What is it, strength, I'm assuming?
Yeah. I guess athletics or...
Let's go with acrobatics then.
Oh, damn. Okay. You have freed yourself. You're not in melee range, I guess? Are you in melee range? Is Vine Whip a melee attack?
It's 10 foot, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but it's not melee, right? Or
It says melee weapon attack, reach 10
Oh,
feet.
damn.
really? So even though it's named Vine Whip, which is spell.
Well, it's not Thorn Whip. That's different. There would be a lawsuit if we did that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. So I'm gonna move right here.
All right, it starts running away.
Attack. Opportunity attack.
Yeah, you could use, if you have a reaction, you could use it.
I will cheer this opportunity attack.
Oh, all right. You use your cheer. It makes it an 11. 11, not enough. The creature slithers / flies across the arena and dives back into the acid.
I figure he does that sort of like
Or the poison, excuse me.
/ rabbit bound when he runs.
Yeah. Alrighty. On Laura, to you.
Alright, hold my reaction.
Okay. There's some grousing from the crowd. They thought it was going to be over, but now they don't know what's going to happen. The 2 animals hiding in their separate pools. Jago, your action refreshes. Plant Frog, to you.
Pokes his head out, and he's gonna shoot a leech seed.
Okay. Kurdak Bonefist cheers for the adorable frog, granting it advantage. He likes things that shoot things.
I will.
Hit.
Oh, that's a 17. Never mind. Okay, so con save DC.
Just a sec. I'm gonna update my HPs. All right, and then closing the friggin' thing. And then I have advantage on this. Whew.
You are seated, so you will take 3 necrotic damage.
DC 10. Oh, no, there it is.
No, mine's DC 12. Yeah. You will take 1d6 necrotic damage at the start of your turn. And I regain that much HP.
Okay.
Okay, Plant Frog goes back into the water.
Alright. Ollie, the goddess Albi, is going to use their ability to do bonus hit points. So you get 5 bonus hit points.
Is that for me?
That's for you.
Okay.
Man, Ollie is really invested in this battle.
Snugly. Your trainer action comes back.
All right. How long, if I... So the zombie ability is only in a reaction to being killed, right?
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, there was nothing for me to do with it that time.
Alright, back to Lift, back to Luigi.
Okay.
So Luigi is going to take 3 necrotic damage.
Right, and that's halved for me because.
And I regain them.
Great magic resistance.
So you regain what was dealt, right?
Regains that many hit points.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
so you
however
get
much they
3
take.
then.
So, yeah, I
If
guess.
we round up,
So
right?
he takes
so it'll
2.
Be 3. I mean, I'm fine with
It would be 2. It would be 2.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right, because you rolled it and it was 3. Duh, never mind. Okay. This not having any range and you having range is bullshit. I guess I'll go invisible again. Because I can just do that whenever I want.
Fair.
And then I will come over next to you once more.
All right. Laura, to you.
I'm just gonna say, okay, Plant Frog, please just finish it next time.
All right. Kurdak, Django, Plant Frog.
It's gonna ready an attack.
Okay. Tessa Fairwind blows out a raspberry. She begins cussing fanatically about getting this fight over with. All right. Action comes back for Ollie. Snuggly.
Yeah, I mean, I still got all my. I guess before this, I'll re-up my temp HP,
Okay.
and then that's all I can do.
Okay. Lift Luigi. Okay, Ollie is going to, if Luigi is attacking, do nothing because you already have advantage because you're invisible. They learned their lesson.
I'm proud of
gonna-
you, Ollie.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna or?
No, go ahead.
Tessa's gonna jeer at you, which will cause you to have
So
regular attack. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in response, does Ollie then cheer?
Yeah, Ollie will then cancel her using a supporter cancel.
All right. I will attack then.
Okay.
Yeah.
15 hits.
All right. So that'd be 9 damage.
Okay, so poisoned.
Alrighty. So it's disadvantage on everything, which, yeah.
Oh wow, this is actually kind of a close call here. All right, and then Plant Frog, you were ready in action to respond. Yeah.
Attacking me, right?
Yeah, let me just calculate the HP.
Okay, so you should have lost 9, and you can only take half from 4.
4, yeah, because of the temp.
Right, yeah, so take away your temp and then 4, yeah. And then you have disadvantage on your opportunity attack.
Yep. And Laura's just gonna say, look, if you guys want this stupid battle to be over, maybe you should stop. You should start stopping that Ollie bitch and shut her up, or at least help me.
Wow.
And then
How about just
Mind Whip.
everybody stops interfering? Doesn't seem fair.
Or
The only
that,
people on
yeah.
my side stop.
There's no one on my side.
I'll cheer the vine
Everybody
attack.
except
can't-
Ollie on here.
You can't cheer.
Gotta call
Oh,
out
wait.
before they roll the dice, but you could use it inspired.
Use your inspiration.
All right, yes, I'll go ahead and use the inspiration.
I counter it.
Oh,
Swapping sides, I love it.
Lift as you go to counter Django's inspiration, a gunshot goes off. Yes, your new glass of beer is shattered. As another gunshot goes off, you see smoke rising from Kurdak Bonefist's pistol. He gives it a spin and gives you a stern look. All right. So in that case, Django, roll your d10.
All right.
Ah,
17.
17 hits.
yeah.
Okay, for 8 piercing.
All right. So, oh shit, wrong button.
And
I currently
move here.
have 5 temp HP from
Okay.
someone else.
All right.
If he loses that 5, can I immediately add that 5 back so I'd be down to just 2 HP, or would I have to use the zombie one for this?
You have to calculate the damage before you can add more temp HP on top. Like the temp
Okay.
HP would happen after the attack is completely calculated. So you'd have to
Okay.
rely on zombie if it dropped you to 0 health.
Okay, so that drops me. Actually, it doesn't because I only take half.
Oh, there you go.
So never mind. I guess I'm down to. And that was 8, so I'm down to 1 temp HP.
All right. Both combatants are bloodied. People are watching as these 2 mystical creatures just kick the shit out of each other. Alright.
Move him back into the pool.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give Plant Frog 5 temp before my.
Okay. Remember, you can't do the same action twice in a row, so you're not giving temp HP twice in a row, are you?
I didn't do anything for like 2 rounds.
Okay.
Does that still count as twice in a row?
That's a good question because I was doing.
Oh, it can't be 2 rounds in a row.
Okay, yeah, we're all
Because
fine.
we're going off of layer actions, basically.
Yeah, because he didn't hit me for like 2 rounds.
Okay. Django's refreshes Plant Frog.
Okay. Plant Frog is going to slap him again.
Cheer.
All right, Plant Frog, you got advantage.
It would be a straight roll because Plant Frog is poisoned.
Oh, 10 does not
Alright.
hit.
And misses.
Okay.
Which is a little weird because he's resistant to poison.
That is funny. So you're resistant to poison, but not like you don't have
No,
advantage
yeah.
against poisoned.
Yeah.
That seems
I
like
mean-
a GM oversight.
It's
Yeah,
got a
kinda.
truckload of abilities for a tiny frog. Just
That's
saying.
true.
Yeah, it's like
True. I don't
it's
have
like
any range.
CR half.
Yeah, they had to draw the line somewhere. They certainly
Yeah.
didn't draw it at a reasonable spot, but they did have to draw it somewhere.
I mean, you have to think also with a lot of monsters, if their damage immunity is poison, like if they're immune to poison damage, then they're immune to the poison effect. If you're resistant, you can still technically get poison.
I guess that makes sort of sense, kind of. So it's back to my turn now? Is that
Yep,
accurate?
snugly to you.
Okay.
You are in the corner.
Oh, I'm over here again?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I grabbed again?
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, because you hit with the first one. With the reaction one?
Yep.
And you grappled me and moved me, and then you missed your second. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll try to break out again.
Technically, couldn't the Quasit attack the Vine Whips because the vines are part of Plant Frog's body? So wouldn't they still be in melee even if it's held 10 feet away? I kind of feel like that's a yes.
I'm fine with that, if that works.
Yeah, just attack his vines.
Okay, I will attempt to sever the vine then.
All right.
So what? Do we want to have this do like
Oh.
half damage? But if it hits, do I get to save from that?
Yeah, it's an ongoing save, so you should have gotten a save every round. that
No.
you've had this.
It
it's-
the leech
it's
seed.
not?
It's you use your action to remove it.
Oh,
Wait.
alright.
I wish
The
I'd
target
known
can make a
that.
Constitution
It says
throw
right
at the
there.
end of each turns,
Yeah,
or
Yeah, so
or
it's a
you
save.
use an action. Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
So-
well then I will have. This will be my con save for
the last
after
turn,
The
yeah.
last time I did.
Okay,
And it's with advantage because I'm magic resistant.
but did not make it. You got the same result you got last time, right? No, maybe.
No,
Let's
it's
see.
a third.
Well,
12.
if it's
No,
advantage,
13.
then
Yeah,
you made
13. You did it. All right.
Okay.
So the leech
Okay,
seed
so, yeah,
dies.
I took the damage from that last time, and then I saved for it on my turn, and then now
Mhm.
I wouldn't have. Okay. And then I guess I'm going to attempt to attack your vine.
Okay.
So how do we want to rule this? Like half damage but ungrappled if I hit, or
I feel like
are we
if
just
it's a
gonna
part of
do-
your if it's a part of your body, you should be hit by it, right? If I had a kraken and the kraken had you in its tentacles, you guys would certainly want to be able to attack the tentacle that had you grappled, right? I wouldn't be like you have to hit the kraken's head to do damage to it, right?
I mean, yeah.
If a hydra
probably,
had you in
I don't
its
know.
mouth and you stabbed the mouth, like I would still do damage to it, right? I wouldn't be like,
Okay.
sorry, you can only hit the body.
So then I'll just stay grappled,
Okay.
but I'll
Yeah.
hurt it. Okay, I'll do that. I don't think I have advantage or anything, so it'll just be a 13.
That hits.
All right, and then it's 10, but you take half, so it's only 7 damage. So 2 actual damage after your temp HP is gone.
All right.
And then that is all I can do.
All right.
Yeah.
Alora, it's you. You've been in many battles. You can't remember too many of them that have lasted this many rounds.
I'm gonna.
I'm reapplying
re-up.
the temp
Yeah,
HP.
I'm re-up.
Didn't
After
you
his
just temp HP last turn, Alora?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I re-up my temp HP though because I didn't.
You guys see these little colored dots that are appearing above the celebrity judges, right? Like,
No,
I'm
it's a
tracking to make
yeah.
sure I'm not using the same thing twice. If I could do it for 3 different characters, you guys could do it for your 1 character.
No, I don't think that's true.
All right, so you did not reapply this round. You could use your action for something else. Anything else from Alora? Otherwise, Kurdak refreshes, Django refreshes, and it's Plant Frog's turn.
Okay. Could I help give him advantage on his saving throw against poison
You
at the end of his
cannot.
turn?
You could do the items on the trainer action list. This is
Alright.
not your fight, Alora. If you wanted Plant Frog to pass those saves, you should have trained harder.
All right, then he's just gonna vine whip him.
Train.
All right.
Yeah. How do you train that? Like, do you just intentionally poison your own creature and then
You take them on bar crawls.
I rally, or not rally, the crit thing.
Oh, okay. That is an
Kill
18,
him.
so this
That
becomes
one.
a crit.
All right.
I'll just roll it
So
again.
I take the full 10 then.
No, you take.
Well, okay, yeah.
Well,
because
yeah,
I
it's
don't
See,
know
we gotta
what
see what happens here. This is a
So
bludgeoning
instead-
attack or piercing. Piercing.
Piercing.
Triple damage, and the target is pinned to the ground and restrained by the weapon.
I mean, I guess I can try.
27 halved.
Oh my god! You
Yeah.
can try to zombie song it,
I
but
guess I can
we don't
try
do
zombie.
nat 20 saves anymore. So
All right,
Sorry about
I'll
that.
try to zombie, I guess, but I don't.
how
think
much
it's
damage
gonna
did you
work.
take altogether?
I took half of whatever the.
All right, so half of 27 would be
14.
14 plus
So you
5.
need
You have to
a
get
19.
20.
A 19.
A
or
19.
20.
Yeah,
And then this is a con?
con save.
No.
Oh, all right. He kind of ruptures into like a pool of poison. He can be resummoned after he rests up, but it is over.
Good job,
With
Plant
it-
Frog.
With a big sigh, everybody cheers.
I need to teach Luigi to throw things.
I mean, he has little hands. You could have given him a hand crossbow or something.
Can I actually buy a hand crossbow from my closet?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have weapon proficiencies, but you could buy him a gun. You could buy him a crossbow. Yeah, whatever a tiny creature could hold, I guess.
Awesome.
I'd like to flag down the beer guy. I'm assuming there's a beer guy.
Yeah, there's totally a beer guy.
I'm gonna order 2 beers and say it's on the Hurricane King. Kind of point at the bullet holes.
Sounds fair.
All right, Kurdak nods at you. And the guy takes a deep swallow and hands you the 2 beers. All right. So, Plant Frog is the champion of this season's Little Cup Monster Tournaments.
During a battle that lasted much longer than
Holy
probably
shit.
should have.
Yeah, maybe people interacting is not the greatest idea.
That was good though. Like, was that not
Temp HP.
Oh yeah, the HP one is ridiculous.
I thought the Temp
Feel
HP
it.
would be cool because it would make the baby fight last longer.
It definitely
It did. You did it.
Might
It
be
did
longer than
last-
our fight with the fucking dragon lady.
No,
Oh,
that
yeah.
fight was long. That fight was long.
That was a blast though.
All right. So, next up. Wow. Okay. Next up is the Beast Cup Mediums and Jeremy Crawford Mediums. Please present your monsters.
They're all Mr. Pluggers.
Mr. Pluggers heads out onto the field. Anyone else participating in the Medium Cup?
I think
Medium
that
and
was it.
Jeremy Crawford Mediums.
I guess technically I could with my dire miniature giraffe, Marcy, but I'm not going to.
Okay, fair enough.
Before Clax walks off onto the field, I'm like the old married couple. I'm like, and I've been teaching them how to do this and this. You can do it. I know you were his trainer originally, but I mean, we were
Okay.
close. You got it.
So, Mr. Pluggers, as you head out onto the field, they ask you if you need any terrain features.
I don't know any terrain that he would like. Mud.
Probably
Okay.
water. I mean, he is a shark dog.
I feel like mud is better.
He likes blood.
Not
you-
bones. Bones would distract him.
So you don't want a
Mud.
pool of blood?
I want
Sure, you
mud.
just like drink it.
All right, you want a pool of mud?
Yeah, I want a pool of mud.
Okay. All right, so this is the medium cup. It's going to be bigger. There we go, and deeper. All right, where do you want it? Go ahead and put it
right
where
in
you
the
want
middle.
it. Oh, right in the middle? Okay.
Right in the middle.
All right. All right. The Illithids request some stalagmites.
Illithids request an elder brain pool.
Yeah. We're gonna need a little bit of time for that. Hold on.
Yeah, like, we'll come back in a couple of days.
Technically, these would be stalagmites. I don't remember if you said that or tights.
These are mites,
Yeah.
so they're from the ground. It would be hard to make them attached to the ceiling because the open air arena.
Wait, am I the only one in medium cup?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got to go up against the Illithids.
My magic mouths. As soon as this starts, all those magic mouths I made start going off.
Oh man, the Illithids, they are not pleased by what they're hearing. They do not like being ridiculed in such a manner. It is going to be distracting to them. All right, here's your sweet boy. Hope he's ready for this.
Me too.
I believe in him.
Are these his updated stats?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we update his stats?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah, I updated his stats. It says
Yeah.
here is a large monstrosity now, and
Oh.
he's.
Well, he's still in the. Oh no, he would be in
Well,
the
no.
same.
We could say he's in the Jeremy Crawford medium if you still want to compete, or if you want to back out and then fight the invisible bear, you certainly can.
I want to see.
I want to fight the invisible bear.
But I want to see the elephant.
You want to see? Okay, fine. I'll do the Illithids. I'll do the Illithids for you.
Oh damn!
I want to fight Mr. Plug.
All right.
Alright.
This is like in character one to see the Illithids, not just Okay, Illithids are like my favorite monster.
All right. The
There's two.
Illithids. The Illithids have brought their strange and alien fey creature.
It certainly. God.
It is a strange
That's
name. I
the
call for a
word
timeout real
tradition,
quick.
All right, you call for timeout.
I point. There's two of them. I would like a partner as well.
Me.
And I look at Kurdek. There's two of them and one Claximus. I would like a partner.
All right. He waves his bony hand.
All right. And then I huddle.
Okay.
Max, be careful of the tentacle.
I huddle with Mr. Pluggers on left. And then... this is ugly. It's so ugly.
Alright, Clax, I've got a great idea. Florence and I are like really getting to know each other, and she can pick up any telepathic talk within like, I think 60 feet. So if I hear any cues given to their pet, we can use that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she can let me know.
I kneel down to Mr. Pluggers. I get real close to him and I pinch his cheeks. And I tell Mr. Pluggers, you too can be a hero, Mr. Pluggers.
That
You
thing
too.
is terrifying.
Go. I choose you. I choose you, Mr. Pluggers.
Oh, let me clear everybody's initiative and we'll roll into this thing.
Oh boy.
Lift, you might want to stand right there.
So excited, and I just can't hide it.
Wait, was that too close? It was right there, right?
Yep. Florence and I are going to be down here intercepting psychic signals.
All right.
There.
For some reason, I cannot select Claximus. There we go.
All right, everybody ready for this? Django, you rolled in?
Yep.
All right, Django, start things off with your supporter action.
Go ahead and hold on to that.
All right, holding on to it. All right, Clax, to you.
Okay, I use mine
Trainer
to boost.
action is ready.
Okay, I use mine to boost his temp HP. And then that's my turn.
You gonna boost his HP?
It won't boost his HP, yeah.
All right. That brings us to the mysterious fey creature. That's totally not Mr. Mime. Ugh. All right.
Mr. Mime, it's Mime Man.
Okay. Mr. Mime mimes pulling out an invisible bow and arrow. That's a bonus action. It can pretend something into reality. It must be a mundane piece of equipment or prop. What it creates is quite real. If it is something that causes damage, it deals 4d8 extra force damage if it uses a weapon. If it requires ammunition, one piece of ammunition is created as well. The created disappears when Mr. Mime dies, uses his ability again, or the item moves more than 5 feet away from Mr. Mime projectiles, with the exception of this drill disappear after striking a target.
So he imagines a bow and arrow, but it's literally just one arrow. Nice.
All right. Then with an action, it will go ahead and fire said arrow. As it does, Tessa, who can't stand the look of the thing, cries out and jeers at it. This attack will be made at disadvantage. All right, here's the first and the second.
Oh god, it attacks twice.
All right, so it's a 13 plus 7, so 20 on its attack roll.
Okay, but the second one, it said that he only has one piece of ammo.
Right, I was rolling disadvantage.
It was disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. So that's a buttload of force damage coming at you, sweet baby. 18 points of force damage slams into Mr. Pluggers from across the arena. Everyone seems confused because it just made it just pretended to shoot an arrow at you, and then Mr. Pluggers, there was a sound of like a train hitting you. All right. The Claximus to you. Oh wait, sorry. Snuggly. You're not a supporter. You're just hanging out in the crowd. Okay, there we go. Lifts. You're down there on the field. What are you doing? You're interfering with the mind flayers?
Yeah, so I'm kind of reconning. So I put Florence trade up there, advanced telepathy. Yeah.
Okay.
So if I pick up any news, I'll pass it on.
Their plan is to have the creature cast levitate on Mr. Pluggers, and then levitate him high up into the air, and then drop him spectacularly to his death.
Oh God.
There's an evil laugh after that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Florence tells you.
Yeah.
Under the parasol. There you
Well,
go.
we have a new arrangement. Since I'm a man, she's shaped like a tit. I can't just have one tit, so I keep her in my crotch to, it doesn't need to look bigger, but it's there.
Sure. Okay. It's safe from the sun, and that's all that matters.
That's why we're doing it.
All right. Mr. Pluggers, to you. Mr. Pluggers, this is definitely more than you were expecting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You think about kicking the shit out of that invisible bear, and then you got bullied into this, and it's like, wow.
Okay. He's just gonna try to get closer because all he has is melee.
All right.
Let's see. 30 movement there.
All right, you dive into the mud.
He gets covered in mud, and then he dashes. And he gets there. And then that's his turn.
Maybe it can't see you now like the predator. You're covered in mud.
Big doubt.
All right.
Big doubt.
These guys are having some interference from the flump and are unable to issue any trainer commands. Ollie is so disgusted by the sight of this creature that they are lending their support fully to Mr. Pluggers. Mr. Pluggers, if you need bonus HP, Ollie the goddess will grant it. 5 bonus HP.
He needs it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kurdak, he also is like, the fuck is this thing? And he loves shark and he loves dogs. So he's gonna be cheering for Pluggers as well. All right. That brings us to this other mind flayer. Again, they don't know where this interference is coming from. They just see this incredibly well-endowed, Aldfair over here, just with the biggest, squishiest package, but they can't figure out who's messing with their psychic communications. Alright. I like to think when the camera cuts to Florence, it's like in all the action movies where the hacker's always in the darkest room. You know what I'm saying? And there's like light consoles everywhere and like fucking up switches and like wires everywhere, but it's just the inside of Liv's pants. But she's like got her little glasses on and she's just like typing into the display to hack their communications. Django, to you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hold my action.
All right, Klax, to you. You can't do hit points this turn. You gonna do anything else?
I'm gonna hold it for zombie.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Mime is going to try and use levitate on you. The DC is 15 against a Mr. Mime. Blew my mind when I found this thing's stats online.
I'm going to cheer for Mr. Pluggers.
Oh, okay, Mr. Pluggers.
I'm gonna jeer at Mr. Mime.
Okay, I don't think that hurts its ability to cast the spell on him,
I
but
don't care.
okay.
I'm not even able to do it.
All right. So you have advantage on the save?
Ooh, not gonna happen.
All right. Unless somebody wants to drop a inspiration on you. But I think your only supporter cheered you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I think that is.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
Kurdak and Tessa.
Kurdak can shoot things with his gun. He can't give out
What
inspiration.
about Liz?
Oh.
No, lift's here.
Let's screwing up the 2 mind flayers.
Yeah, I figured I was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
expended.
Snuggly would
Okay,
be the only one
Tessa
able to do
Fairwind
it.
will throw out her
Well,
inspiration
technically,
die.
I'm not allowed to do anything because I was.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm not one of the.
Best breast in all of the shackles. She bellows at the top of her lungs. leave the puppy alone. Here we go.
Oh,
Only a 2
not
though.
gonna happen.
All right, you begin levitating up into the air against your will.
How far does he go up?
Let's see. I'll post it up real quick.
It's a con.
That's a con save.
I thought it was a wisdom.
So would you have passed the Constitution? Of course
I
you would
would have passed the Constitution because I'd have a +1.
All right. If that is the case, you do not go floating up into the air. And with disappointment, Mr. Mime goes ahead and imagines that they have a shield.
Okay.
All right. You can see it like going through the overly detailed action of pretending to put the shield on, testing the weight of the shield, hitting the shield with an invisible sword. It makes a clank clank sound. You're not sure how. All right. Lift continues interfering with communications. Pluggers. Uh, 16 is enough, even with its magical shield.
Yeah, 6 damage. Piercing.
Okay. All right. As you strike it with your sword, at the very same time, Kurdak just shoots the creature.
Oh my! Well, he's the Hurricane King. Oh my god!
That's how my beer felt twice.
Damn. Was it the 30 hit it?
Oh, that is fantastic.
All right, the creature kind of falls over for a second from the 16 points of damage that it just took. The shot so perfectly timed that it just seemed like Mr. Pluggers bit it really hard. Everyone kind of turns and sees gun smoke coming off of this massive pistol that Kurdak is holding, and he just sort of looks around like, who's gonna say something?
I ain't saying nothing.
Mr. Mime, in an overly exaggerated, I'm an old lady that fell down and I can't get up, starts to stumble back to its feet, looking around confused and frightened. Alright, Mind Flayers are busy trying to deal with the hacker in Lift Pants. Alright, can't give you any temp HP. Kurdak's turn comes back, but he can't shoot again. Her turn comes back, but she can't inspire. Django, back to you. Your action's refreshed, but you can't cheer this time around. Claximus, to you. You can grant temp HP if you need to.
Nah, it doesn't stack, so I will hold for zombie.
Okay. Alright, that brings us back to Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is very upset about what you've done here today. It is going to sort of exaggeratedly throw down its shield. You hear a clank as it lands in the dust, and you see dust swirl up in like a shield pattern. It then reaches back, and with great effort, it pulls out its two-handed sword. It staggers from the weight of it, kind of teetering back and forth. It drops it temporarily, and you hear the blade slam into the ground. Then, spinning to gain momentum, the cartoonishly horrifying Mr. Mime brings the invisible two-handed sword to bear on sweet Mr. Pluggers.
Cheer the attack roll.
You're cheering for...
No, jeer. Yeah.
Jeer. Okay, yeah. Now it is going to make it at disadvantage. All right, here we go. These attacks are +7.
Sounded a whole lot like cheer.
Yeah, I was like, damn, what did Mr. Pluggers do to you?
Screw that dog.
All right, does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Oh no!
23 points of damage.
So I guess zombie song, and then we'll see if that.
Okay,
likes.
so you reduce the damage by 5.
And then I will have 5
because you
and
have
then 9.
HP.
Yeah, and then 9 left. So 18. So 9 damage. 9 damage would come through. Like would be no never mind. I'm sorry. 9. Yeah. So I'll be at yeah.
All right, let's see that Constitution save.
I don't think he could make it even with that.
Yeah. All right. In that case, despite all your efforts, Mr. Pluggers is downed.
Oh.
The Illithids are trying to tell Mr. Mime that they have to kill him. It has to be to the death. But Lift, your turn is up. Do you do something to save Mr. Pluggers? Because on Mr. Mime's next turn, he's going for the coup de grace.
Yeah. I want Mr. Mime to hear from the Illithids that we give him mercy. That's the message he's receiving from them.
You see Mr. Mime wipe away fake tears and lean down and give Mr. Pluggers a big hug. And he leans in with his beautiful mouth and he gives him a little kiss on the forehead. Everyone is confused, especially the Mind Flayers. And then he just cartwheels over to them. And that is the end.
You did good, Mr. Pluggers. I pick up Mr. Pluggers and I raise him like the hero he is.
Okay.
Because we all know who the real winner is. It's Mr. Pluggers because he did so good.
Mr. Pluggers.
Let's give him a good berry. Got a good berry.
Good boy. We got berries for you. Good boy.
All right.
Boy, Mr.
Yeah, he doesn't understand exactly what happened. He's just happy that you guys are happy and that you're giving him treats. And so I guess that's all right. Anna Laura, you're forced to stand next to the Mind Flayers and Plant Frog on the winner's stand later. It's very awkward. All right. Oh, okay. It's time for the Hulk Cup. Who has a large or huge creature that they are bringing out to this fight?
This should just be Bearman.
All right. Bubbles, take you and Bearamy. Get onto the field. You want me to drag Bearamy on for you?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right, there you go.
Oh wow! Okay, what a great token.
I worked super hard on it, as you can tell. All right. So,
And he's just invisible all the time, right? It's like.
Yep. I will enlarge Bearamy so that everybody can see the details of the miniature. There we go.
Oh man.
Do you require anything special for this fight, or do you want to see your opponent first?
I would like to see the opponent.
Okay.
I request the Dynamax gem song for the large cup.
You could play this one. Find me an extended one of that, and we'll totes play it.
Okay.
I got it.
Onward, I got it.
Okay. You are up against Uncle, and Uncle is bringing Lazy Bear.
No.
Mm-hmm. Here's a picture of Lazy Bear in its natural environment.
For a second, I thought he was just literally fighting friggin' Billy Trejo.
Look, that's not who you think it is at all. It's just a guy. Anyways, so yeah, you see Uncle square off with you, and you see Lazy Bear roll onto the field like a fucking boulder. I just fell for it. I was like, where the fuck is this bear? And then I was like, oh yeah.
He's invisible. Yeah. So I'm gonna call out to Uncle. You want to make this even? No terrain.
Oh wow. Okay. The confidence that you issue the challenge. He looks back at you and he's like, yeah, that works for me. Lazy Bear's gonna sleep all over you.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Alright. Oh, you brought Diodario down? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had trouble seeing, that's all.
Roll a nature check then.
Alright.
Okay.
Never seen anything like this fucking thing.
Don't you have advantage when the two of you work together?
Oh yeah, Diodar, have you seen this fucking thing?
Oh yeah, boss. Push my glasses up so I can look like an anime nerd when I drop this information on you.
I do that. Do it.
All right. The Lazy Bear is a huge monstrosity. It's got a pretty good armor class for a monster, but it's very slow. This battle will probably take the rest of our lives, though, because it has a shitload of hit points. Incredible constitution, its thick fat renders it resistant to cold and fire. But it's very sleepy. Automatically fails any saving throws against sleep-based attacks, poisons, or any related effects. But it can keep fighting while it's asleep using its snore attack.
Alright, I got an idea.
Alright.
Instead of going for the bear, I'm gonna go for Uncle. Nobody's thought about that yet. Nobody's thought about it.
Outside the box.
That's...
Attack his life points directly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I suppose if,
back to the Shadow Realm.
I mean, if it impresses Kerdak, then I suppose it's, there's only his rules.
Alright.
Plus, the bear's invisible, so who knows why Uncle died?
That's true. That's true.
I remember saying that as a child.
I'm gonna pat Bear and go, Alright, Bear. Here's what I want you to do. You see that balding old man over there? The one that kind of looks like an uncle? Yeah, the one that nobody likes? I want you to eat him. Like the whole fucking thing.
Alright, the invisible square in front of you just kind of...
Good bear. Just do it.
Okay. Bearamy, who had to drink its own urine to stay alive, will do anything to please its new master. Alright, let me clear the initiative tracker. Nope, that's not clear. There we go. Alright, everybody who's in on this, roll in. In this fight, Kerdak is going to remain neutral because he wants to test his new free captain. Ollie, the goddess Albie, trying to get on some of that free captain action, going to support. And Tessa trying to sway you to her side of things in the upcoming narrative is going to support you as well. Alright. The two bear-like creatures face off. Okay. Invisible Bear, you're up first.
Alright, so I'm gonna be like, do it, Bear! Go! Alright, then Bear is going to move.
You should be able to select the miniature. You have control of it.
Yeah.
The miniature.
It actually is a miniature.
Alright, so it's going to move to there. Mm-hmm. And then it's going and then it's gonna dash. To there.
Right. Uncle's like, hey man, you forgot your beast.
Mm-hmm.
That skull's too small for this competition.
Yeah. Now, before I murder this guy, I should probably check to see if he's a free cap. So I'm gonna roll the history check.
Okay.
Am I able to?
Yeah, sure.
I have advantage because I know about pirate shit. I guess. 13.
Okay, Uncle, as far as you know, is not a free captain. He briefly enjoyed fame as a powerful ranger about 4 years ago when they released the variant Beastmaster. Since they took variant Beastmaster away, he's been forced back into a less than stellar role because most people don't really want to hang out with rangers. So he just takes his powerful beast monsters around the shackles, making them fight in arenas.
Gotcha.
Where action economy works differently.
Okay.
All right. Oof. Okay, so it's going to move and dash?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Bubbles, your trainer actions fill up. All right, Lazy Bear. Lazy Bear doesn't know where the fuck the thing it's fighting is, so it's just gonna kind of look around like I don't see it. I guess I'll spend this turn doing a perception.
Doing a sleep?
All right, give me a stealth check with advantage. Invisible Bear. Okay, yeah, it has no idea where you are. Its trainer is gonna run over and just kick him in the fat rolls and yell at him, and it's just gonna look at him like. All right, that's its turn. Django, your supporter actions fill up. Lift, supporter actions fill up. Uncle, trainer actions fill up. Yeah, Uncle's just gonna. I'm so frustrated. All right. Support, no support. Invisible Bear, back to you.
All right, so it's going to 5e shuffle. It's on the side next to this invisible bear, or the sleepy bear, and it's going to maul the fuck out of Kevin or Uncle or whatever his fucking name is. So here's his bite attack.
Oh, that hits.
Right.
It takes 5 points of damage.
And then here's its claw attack. No. It's advantage.
All its attacks are with advantage because it's permanently invisible.
Yeah.
Uncle dies.
Oh shit. So it's a bear attack. So I imagine it's bloody all over here. And Bubbles Jr. is gonna go, oh no! Sleepy Bear must have killed its master!
Did you see that bear move? It's amazing.
It was so fast! I couldn't even see it!
Anime swordsman bear.
You see, Ollie the goddess stands up and proudly declares, well, it's no surprise. He did just kick it in its fat rolls and was very mean to it.
I point, and I was like, Ollie is right! And a free captain! Yeah! Fucking goddamn it! No! It looks like I'm the only one left! And if there's no one else to win, I guess I win, right?
Snuggle.
Right.
I'll take over as the trainer.
I get the gun out. I get my gun. Shut the fuck up, son.
Kurdak fires his gun into the air several times and says,
this be a damn shame. Uncle was a great fighter, but you have to treat your special battle monsters with trust and love. And that's where he failed. I'll be taking ownership of that fine beast. You there, free Captain Bubbles Jr. Congratulations, lad.
Thank you.
Go and take your beast, wherever it happens to be, to the winner's circle.
Right, I'm gonna whistle and go, come on, bear, come on. And I'm
okay, you see 2 sets of bloody paws float behind you.
That's awesome.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Man, glad I hunted down the stats for Snorlax. Okay.
Reduce your cycle. I'm sure it'll come back up.
Well, yeah, when you guys go to fight Kurdak, he's gonna fucking Snorlax now.
Brilliant.
All right. I will move your bear over to the winner's circle. There you go. Okay. Is anyone trying to participate in the Kaiju Cup?
No, but we'd like to watch.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Is anybody left?
Remember, you have to be gargantuan. That's 4x4 squares. You got something gargantuan?
Ooh, sorry. I had to sneeze.
So, if Hulking Crab takes this growth potion, would that make me gargantuan?
Yes. Yeah. If you turned into the crab first and then drank the potion as the crab body would be affected by the potion and would become gargantuan.
That's exactly what we're doing. No one knows this, but yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it to a panel of judges here. So, you will need to go to secret meeting. I'm gonna let everybody know what you'd be up against, and then they will choose, and then you'll come back and face it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I hope it's what I want.
I only know the one creature that I think it could be.
All right, we gotta wait for Lift to go to secret meeting by himself.
I'll just force him in there.
Okay, so I looked up the largest Pokemon, and obviously Whale Lord is the largest Pokemon.
Yeah.
So there's Whale Lord, but also surprisingly in the gargantuan size category is a Lowland Executor, which is a plant dragon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So which of the two?
I'm not
those
getting
were
the Pokemon I want. I'm just playing.
Executor.
Executor?
Yeah, Executor.
Yeah, I'll go with the Executor.
Okay. All right. I'll tell him to come back.
He does know you can just drag him in, right?
I'm assuming it was too crazy for me.
Yep.
All right. Ow. You should be fine.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you should totally be fine. I think they threw you a nice slow curveball here on this one. All right, so as they introduce the final kaiju battle, who is going to pretend to be Lift's trainer?
Me. Me for sure.
The crab.
It has to be me.
Alright, and while he's pretending to be Lift's trainer, I disguise self and pretend to be Lift.
Beautiful.
All right. You are facing off against, I don't know, a Coconutsaurus. Help me out here, guys. What the hell would this thing be in D&D?
One that
A palm tree.
A palm tree? That's what you've got for me?
Palmosaurus. It's a Palmosaurus.
Palmosaurus?
Palmosaurus.
is pretty good.
All right, Palmosaurus it is. Let me move this bloodstain to the map layer so we can always remember whatever happened to Uncle.
Red says
Okay.
a dire palm tree.
Dire palm.
The dire palm tree?
That's good.
All right, dire palm tree is pretty good. All right, so you are facing off against a lovely native of the Shackles, Green Marshmallow. Green Marshmallow is a druid of the Shepherd Circle. Her heart is full of love for her monsters, but it is also has many shadowed valleys where she forces them to fight other creatures to the death. She has raised this thing since it was 6 individual coconuts, and now it is the hideous abomination that you see before you. An abuse of druid magic greater than any you have ever seen before. All right. As you head onto the field, you juice up. You're gonna have to be fast because I think that'll. Oh wait, it's the potion, so it'll last for an hour, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, then you're good. You're good. All right. So they introduced Claximus and his crab. What's your crab's name?
Other Claximus.
Clax
No.
Jr.
Clax Jr.
Okay, they introduce for the championship of the Kaiju Cup. They introduced Claximus and his mighty, I guess, Kaiju crab, Claximus Jr. Okay, people cheer. Claximus is a name brand when it comes to arena fighting. They can't wait to see what his son is capable of doing in battle.
Yeah, it is literally
All right. Green Marshmallow has brought out the big guns here with her dire palm tree. Its name is Davy.
Davy the Dire Palm.
Okay. Oh shit. Let me clear the initiative tracker. All right, roll into that shit. All right. Nobody's supporting this time?
I mean, it's just Django then, right?
Oh, yeah, that would Django be supporting this, right?
I'm always behind my first mate.
Okay. Lazy Bear will be a supporter. He's very happy to be freed from Uncle's cruel tyranny. All right, Django, you're up. You get your actions.
Go ahead and hold on to that.
All right. Ollie can't make up their minds. There's two very cute contenders there. I think Clax, you kind of rebuffed their advances, didn't you?
Huh? What do you mean?
No, that was
That was everyone else except Claximus? Got it. All right, let's see. Yeah, all right. Feeling like they might, maybe there's some crab on the menu tonight. Ollie, the goddess Alpi, is going to throw their weight in for Claximus. All right, Snorlax falls asleep. All right, Claximus Jr., you're up.
Ooh. Let's see, 5. Oh man, I don't move very fast in here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'll dash. Get right up on them. Stare down that coconut in the face. Faces.
All right, fair enough. That brings us to Davy. Davy begins to swing its head left and right, and it just keeps saying Davy over and over again with its 3 heads, just slightly out of unison.
Oof.
It is using hypnosis. All right. You need to make a wisdom saving throw or fall asleep. Oh shit. Good for you. You seem so much wiser than a regular crab. You do not fall asleep, and that is the creature's action. All right, Green Marshmallow. She has her actions ready. She's gonna go ahead and use them to give some temp HP to her sweet thing. Before I forget. All right, Kurdak. He likes crabs way more than he likes trees. He actually tried to get all the trees cut down in Port Peril, but he was talked out of it. Clax, trainer actions.
All right, I give him the temp HP.
Okay.
Can I move? Am I allowed to move?
I mean, yeah, as long as you don't in any way interact or engage with the combatants. Especially after what happened last time. Somebody getting killed by
I would just move there.
Okay, you dramatically kind of crab walk behind Claximus Jr. cheering him on.
Yep. You can do it.
Okay.
You can do
Tessa Fairwind throwing her support in with Green Marshmallow and Davy because girl power. All right, Django. All right, Ollie. Sleeping. Crab, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I've been clacking left to right, left to right. Now it's my turn, and I'm going for a multi-attack.
Cheer for Clax Jr.
Oh my god. Both of those hits.
Pretty large, so you got a D4.
Oh, that's right. I get extra. What's that? A D4 for each, or?
Yeah, D4 for each.
Wow.
I would like to. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Okay.
I would like to never mind.
I would like to never mind.
It takes 39 points of damage.
Clack, 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 clack.
Okay.
Start cheering with the crowd. Clack, 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 clack.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're into it. It's easy to say. It's catchy. Yeah, they're down for it. All right. Anything else from Hulking Crab Claximus Jr.?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Let's see. This creature is going to shake its head vigorously. You see a horrible discharge of pollen come out. You have to make a Constitution saving throw or become paralyzed for 1 minute as it uses Stun Spore. God damn it! It's a really good Constitution save. All right. It's I don't know. I guess we'll shuffle it around just, to mix things up a little bit. This creature is also slow as balls. So, all right. She can't give it temp HP. She's just going to be on standby. All right. Kurdak. Watches. Claximus.
Hold action. Hold my,
Yeah.
reaction.
All right. Django, Ollie, Snorlax, Hulk Crab.
Yeah, yep. Now I stare at its... How many coconut heads does it have? I'm going to start trying to chop these things off.
It has 3 coconut heads and 1 coconut head at the tip of its tail that looks like it's maybe not as well developed mentally as the others.
Yep, we're going for the three head. Well, 2 of them.
So you're like pruning, basically.
Yeah, we're cleaning this thing up.
I do the thingy with the crit. I make it a crit
thing.
Which one do you make? Oh, damn.
The second one.
Wait, so
that's bludgeoning damage with those claws. Let's see. Nighty Knights. They take double damage and they have to make a Constitution save or they are knocked unconscious. Oh, wow. That could end it right there. Plus, since it's a crit, you get to add 3d10 more and 1d4 more damage. I will roll its Constitution save. This creature has a +3 to its Constitution save. That's a pretty damn good chance that you're going to knock this thing unconscious. You do. Holy shit.
Clickety.
Look, I had to fight that thing once. Like, that Hulking Crab is ridiculous.
It is bloodied and unconscious. That means the next attack against it will be an automatic critical hit.
all right.
All right.
I guess we'll go through the order, or am I just gonna go for it?
Oh man.
Well, we got to refresh everybody's actions.
Green Marshmallow looks around, her face determined, tears streaming down her cheeks. She doesn't want to do this, but she love him so much she don't want him to die. She remember when he was 6 little coconuts on the beach. She drops to her knees and she begs for mercy. Please spare Davy. We concede.
Well, I gotta wait for my action, but my reaction would be to concede, to not concede, but to calm down, Clax Jr.
All right.
Calm down.
Kurdak walks to the edge of the balcony. His bone hand grabs the railing. You see the stone crumbling to dust. He watches with eager bloodlust in his eyes to see if Claximus will show mercy. Claximus.
Okay. I turn to Kurdak Bonefist, and then you ever see, you've seen Gladiator, right? But
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
I give the thumbs up.
Do it.
The thumbs up. Finish him.
Oh, damn.
Heartless.
In Kurdak's eyes, you see a maliciousness there that has previously been buried beneath alcoholism. He smiles. Yeah. You see that some of his teeth are silver, some platinum, some are black pearls, iridescent. in the bright sunlight of the afternoon sun. He gives the slightest nod to you. All right, Tessa looks disappointed that this woman would be so weak. She holds up her hand and does a thumbs down. Django, it's pretty heartbreaking to watch.
No, not for me. It's like I just join in with them, just shake my head, give thumbs down.
Damn.
Coming from the guy who was like,
I'm getting into this shit now. I did a total 180.
So you're like the person that was like, pro wrestling's not real, and then you went to a pro wrestling match and you're like, I fucking get it.
You're speaking my life right now.
All right. Ollie approaches. They look down, and they didn't become one of the strongest free captains in the Shackles by being no wimp. They shake their head in disgust at Green Marshmallow, who just tears at the bloody sand of the arena floor and wails. She tries her best to wake up her beautiful dire palm tree, but he can't hear her. She starts to crawl towards him through the sand, but it's not her turn. Snorlax
can't really do it.
rolls over and farts. Hulk and Crab, to you.
I turn and look at the Hurricane King.
Okay.
And try to make. I mean, I've got my claws, so I try to make a thumb and a claw and point it down. And with my other hand, without even looking, I claw attack All right. Whatever his name was, Coconut Man something.
Dire coconut.
Dire
Tree.
Coconut King.
Dire palm tree. That was it.
Auto crit.
All right. It is quadruple damage.
Oh God.
Merciless. What are you, pirates?
Is it over? Or do you have to do more damage?
I don't even know what to roll.
You gotta roll the extra damage. Quadruple damage means I need 9d10 and 3d4 more damage.
9d10?
Yeah, 9d10 and 3d4 more damage.
So
Oh my
there's
God.
5. Here's 9. And then 3,
28 plus
4.
Okay. How does it die?
I snip off each individual coconut head. And then chop down her body like I'm making like irrigation. I'm gonna use this coconut for to do something fun.
Each head that is removed and clatters to the ground is another hole punctured in this young druid's heart. She is all but destroyed, devastated by the horrible murdering of her best friend.
Oh, damn.
Who she probably shouldn't have entered in a fight to the death tournament if she cared that much about them.
And I'll just take one
He
step
was
towards
so
her.
sure of his abilities, though.
All right. The arena grows quiet. Kurdak fires his gun into the air and announces Calaximus and his completely normal crab that's not special in any way, Calaximus Jr., are the winners of this season's Kaiju Cup.
Woo!
And I'll just dig in the sand like a stupid crab.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I come over to the back of the tail. I snip off that last head. But I don't destroy it. I don't destroy it.
She looks up at you, her face a mask of grief as she clutches the broken coconut shells to her chest, sobbing. You can tell that she's going to remember this for the rest of her life.
I give her the last coconut head. It's like, I
Here's
don't know.
the head of your beloved pet.
Here you go.
You give her
got
the
it just for you.
give her the derp head as some sort of consolation prize.
And then in crab fashion,
that was
I
the
start
only
eating
head
the
I didn't
coconut
know.
tree.
Wow. She has to be dragged out of the arena by guards. She is so overcome and irrational with grief. All right. From the crowd, you see Claximus, her greatest rival, who was supposed to battle her in the finals, but was defeated early on this time, with a smug look on her face.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh my god.
Floating behind her like a fucking zeppelin was their Pokemon. Which would have actually been this big.
She could just, plant the derpy coconut head. It'll come back. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she's good.
All right.
Do they regrow like that?
I mean, she did it with like eight
with
coconuts before or
Executor,
something, so.
when one of the seeds fall off, they become Execute, right? Yeah. She'll be fine.
She's got to start.
Fine.
I mean, I get after everything's said and done. Like, could I seek her out and then like have her plant?
Ooh,
the
druid whose life you ruined by killing her best friend.
No, that wasn't me, but
Sure. Yeah, you can totally seek her out. Chicks who are grieving, you know how that goes, bro. Wink.
Yeah.
She can plant the derpy head. She'll be fine.
I wanted to go with you. I was gonna go with you.
Yeah. So when I find, I'm going to ask her, "Hey, you still have one of the heads of your fallen comrade?" No.
I mean,
plant it, might be able to help you.
Oh. She seems cautious and confused about why you would offer up your help to her, a stranger, after watching her humiliate herself in front of all of Port Pierre.
Look, man, I know what it's like to lose comrade. You want my help or not? Like, I got lots of shit I gotta do.
She asks you, are you some kind of warlock patron?
Well, yeah, but that's not how I'm gonna do.
Do I owe you anything afterwards?
No, there's always a favor, lady. There's always a favor. You ever want to be a pirate?
She
Captain, wait.
And she says, I am a pirate.
You ever want to be a good pirate?
Ooh, wow. That really, man, damn, that really stings. She kind of chokes back her absolute, disgust and confusion at the verbal smack that she just received.
Are you a captain?
No, I'm a cook.
Who's your captain?
She checks my notes here. Her captain is Captain Phineas Blarts.
That sounds familiar.
Roll a history check with advantage.
I'm also there.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are putting your canoodles together.
Yeah, you're probably better than me.
Yeah, Captain Phineas Blarts is a very obese Earth Genasi. Mainly, he's in the pirating game for the lulz and the snacks.
Not a free captain.
He's not a free captain.
All right, great. Yeah, look, just do me a favor. Plant the head. All right.
Just what? Right here in the dirt outside the arena?
Yeah.
Fine. She takes the derpy head and she buries it in the earth.
Place my hand on where she planted it. I'm gonna use plant grow. I'm gonna try to grow that fucking plant.
Okay. So you're gonna use your plant growth ability?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that Captain Blart?
Look, if you're gonna post, you gotta at least put a pirate hat on him.
Yeah, you
I don't got time for that in GIMP. I'm streaming. I can't open GIMP.
Come on. An eye patch takes like 3 seconds.
All right, so you cast plant growth, and through the miracle of plot, you see 6 little pink eggs kind of muscle their way to the surface of the sandy gravel outside the arena. She catches her breath. A sob chokes down. Her tears fall like sparkling diamonds, 'cause anime. They land on the little pink eggs and are absorbed. She gathers them up. She looks to you and she says, "What do you want for dinner, Captain?"
Damn.
Well, I'm not gonna say eggs, so.
I appreciate it. I also appreciate nobody posting one of the greatest gifts of all time during the arena battle where Mercy needed to be called for. The one where Maximus is saying, "Are you not into trains?" and he's dressed like a conductor.
Oh my god.
That is one of the best gifts of all time. So.
I was waiting for people to. They're talking about the Pokemon movie where all the Pokemon are beating each other. That's super sad.
And then they cry.
Yeah.
I want to eat some coconut cream pie.
Well, everybody get your shit, we're leaving.
But no, we got a reward ceremony.
No. After that, I'm going to kind of just put a hand on Green's shoulder and say, "Welcome to the crew, Green. You know who I am?"
Not a word.
She looks at you and your clever disguise. She's going to make an intelligence check. Wow. Okay. You're the lady that led the mutiny against Beardless Dungar.
No.
Yeah, yeah. Like she kind of holds one hand up, like to cover the mask part of your face, and she's like, "Yeah, your mask only covers half your face." I mean, and then she kind of squints her eyes. It's like, "Yeah, you're Anna Laura, the sea elf that led the rebellion against Captain Mr. Plug and like stole the ship from Beardless Dungar's fleet, right?"
Okay, that's not what I was getting at. Okay, I'm the winner of the tiny cup, the little cup.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah. Oh, because you have Plant Frog.
Yes. I was going to, well, since you're a part of the crew now, and you seem to be a pretty good breeder, I was going to ask you to help with training my my monsters.
Okay. Yeah, she says, all right. Is that in addition to being the cook, or?
Yeah. You can cook. I can cook too. It's not really a permanent position.
Okay.
We also have, like,
we also have an actual cook, so
And like 3
you don't
other
have to be
cooks.
cooking all the time. Yeah, we actually have 3 other cooks.
Wait, you mean I'll have help in the kitchen and I'll have time to train plant animals?
Yeah, but one of the cooks is almost always drunk. But there's like 3 other hobgoblins.
She seems like really impressed. Like life took some lemonades, ate them, and then pissed in her mouth, and now things are actually okay. So.
Yeah, that's how I feel when things turn around like that too. So.
Yeah.
You're part of
it's
a
kind
free
of worse than
captain's
getting
crew
lemons.
now.
You know, it's a little worse than lemons. Yeah. All right. She hugs both of you. Careful not to break her 6 egg babies, and asks for directions to the ship.
Why don't you just come with us for the ceremony, and then we'll take you to the ship.
Sure, so you guys can recruit little Pokemon trainers, but when I recruit an adorable mouse
Look,
person...
I want you to have the mouse skin. The player character wants you to have this mouse skin. I want you to have the mouse skin.
Green Marshmallow has been added to your crew. I already have her ability written down. She is a Goodberry caster if she's on B team, so she can make life cleric Goodberries, which is pretty hype. right. Well done, guys.
I want my award. My
Yeah. I want to like the tiny cup people like I want to pay off people. I was like,
I want to get away undiscovered. That's all I care about.
Because it's gonna probably like wear off right as you're getting the wreath put around you or whatever.
Yeah.
I've got what? I'm 8 now. Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 hours, so I should be decent.
Yeah. Oh, but how long are you gonna be large though? Is the question.
Only like an hour. Yeah, right? So I need to get moving.
Yeah.
Keep feeding yourself a large person.
We don't have that many. I just lead them to like where we take the rest.
Like at this point, I probably should have learned enlarge reduce.
I mean, I could do it if you're a plant. Are you a plant?
He's not a plant. He's a crab.
Those are almost the same though.
I'm the man.
When you
I just lead them to like the rest. Where the opponents and the people rest.
Yeah, it's all good. You can just say I get like real crangry.
He's shy. He's crab shy. All right.
I gotta go back to the water.
Crab shy.
He's crab shy.
So you're gonna accept the reward in place of your.
Yeah, me and Mr. Pluggers are gonna accept the reward in place.
Nice. I like that. I like that. Just say you sent me back to my underwater cave or something.
Okay. Fair enough. So each of the horrible creatures is given a laurel of, I think that's what they're called, right? Of flowers.
Crown of laurel.
Yeah. It just sort of floats there on the bear because the bear is invisible forever. And then the crab disappears. Like Superman ducking back into a phone booth, I guess. So Pluggers will have to accept instead. Pluggers, do you want to get close to that mime or?
I'll hold him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
magic mouth's going off the whole time.
Plant Frog and Nada Laura, do you have any words you'd like to say into the Thaumaturgy wand before you receive your trophy and reward?
I'll just say it was too easy.
Ooh.
Damn!
Wow!
Damn.
Wow!
Somewhere in the crowd, you hear Snuggly go,
What? I didn't catch that.
That's so cruel.
Well, no, I don't mean Snuggly. I mean Snuggly and the mustard.
You did.
Mustard.
We fought our way through all the other people, presumably to get to each other.
That shit's savage. That's all I can think.
The previous champion fell in like the first round. This was a given outcome.
Man, that's rough. Okay. Yeah, they hand to you your stunning reward. It is a trophy. The trophy depicts popular small creatures from the shackles murdering each other in an ever-mounting pile that sort of forms a cup-like shape. You could drink out of this chalice, or it would be able to be sold as an art piece for a big old 50 gold.
Man, 50 whole gold?
Yeah, in the chalice is a gemstone. The gemstone does radiate magic.
Oh. I will bring it to the captain leader to identify.
Okay. They tell you that it is it will conjure an elemental to serve you one time if you shatter the gem. It's just an elemental gem.
Okay.
All right. Nada Laura now has a reputation in Port Peril as being Ice Queen. When given a chance to say encouraging words, she just said it was too easy.
I mean, let's be honest, this is a pirate town.
Yeah.
I don't imagine anybody expected anything.
No, they laughed pretty hard. All right, so the Mind Flayers and their Mr. Mime come out to receive their rewards. When asked if they have any words to give, they prepare to send out a psychic missive to all of the people gathered. Going once, going twice.
I'm going to try to garble that up to make it sound horrible.
The camera cuts to the interior of Lift's pants. You can see a half-eaten bag of Doritos, 3 empty Mountain Dew cans. You hear the furious sound of click-clack typing on one of those horrible keyboards that has like the really like tuned-up springs. You see a purple blob, somewhat shaped.
Just hissing mechanical keyboards?
Somewhat shaped like a heavy female breast with eye stalks. It is hacking away at the psychic network. All of the words that the Illithids were going to impart to those gathered are garbled and come out like we are duty heads, duty fart faces, fart duty, poo poo pee pee poo 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 poo. Everyone laughs. The Mind Flayers look confused because they have just announced their master plan for killing the entire surface world in a narrative that's been ongoing since the first session. They shrug, take their reward, and leave with their Mr. Mime, who imagines an airplane for them to ride in, and they fly away.
So good. So good.
Oh, good.
All right. Bubbles. Oh, there's your bear. Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
All right. Diodario says, "Oh, boss, can I go with you?"
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Knock him dead, boss. Knock him dead. All right. They hand you the thaumaturgy wand. Do you have anything to say to the crowd assembled?
Just wanted to say thank you all for allowing me to be in this competition. It was truly an amazing experience. That said, I'd like to take a moment of silence for my fallen competitor. He'll be quiet for a moment. He goes, well,
he's just sleeping.
Maybe that's long. All right. Well, thank you all again. He's gonna pass.
Boss, you were supposed to talk up the brand and the crew. And
hang it back. I got that. Also, I'd like to thank my amazing crew, the members of the Bumbling Bosom, and then I'll point to everybody in the stands. I have you know that our group won 3 of the 4 matches. So, well, you all know. Not bragging, just pointing out the obvious.
Can we do the wave starting from Hydros to the right? We're gonna do the wave here.
All right, yeah. Hydros, kick it off with a charisma check to see if Krako picks up what you're putting down.
Okay, technically they're not all allowed to be out there, but okay, charisma.
Okay, it's passable. Okay.
What's picking up, baby?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Green raises her hands. Jane, go to you.
Oh, fuck yeah. Woo!
I think by now everyone gets what's going on. Yellow Rat raises his hands. Yellow Rat! And then Citrine just shakes her head and raises her hands as well. And then it goes all the way around the arena. It's one of the best organized waves that this Chaotic Neutral Society has ever put together.
Bubbling bosom! Yes!
Oh, Yellow Rat, given the chance, would be snuggling up to in Citrine's, because that's what he'd do.
All right, fair enough.
I respect this.
Okay. Yeah, you feel the mic. The wand of thaumaturgy snatched from your hands. It begins floating in the air. You hear some static, and then you hear. And he hands it back to you. Lift. who speaks bear, as we've established in canonical lore for this campaign.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You and the pixie are maybe moved to tears by one of the most heartfelt thank yous you've ever heard one creature give another.
Wow.
Invisible Bear, Bear Me, was adrift in an infinite sea of sad darkness, but a sailing ship of light and hope came into his life, and that ship was Bubbles Jr. All right. So, Plaximus, you gotta follow up, finish it up there.
Okay.
I don't even know where Plaximus is. Everybody's
Somewhere.
so small when they're not big. All right,
I mean,
Mr.
let's
Pluggers.
be honest, that last fight took about 3 minutes. I probably could have been here for the reward.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, yeah. All right. So, what do you say when they hand you the thaumaturge you want? Do you have anything to say, Claximus?
Yeah. I'm here to accept this award on behalf of Clax Jr. We learned that he has allergies to coconut, so he's taking a rest. But me and Mr. Pluggers here, we're gonna take this award and we're gonna let you know. Next year, we want to see you. Yeah, you. And I just start pointing at random people out on this battlefield. Next year, you could be champion. And then I hold up Mr. Pluggers real high, and then I put the mic to his mouth so he can go yap, 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 yap.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's been training for this for a long time. He just lets it out.
It's adorable how cute that is and how bad it is when bunnies talk. They scream.
Yeah, anyone that speaks Sharkhound, they wipe away tears of joy and emotion, because holy shit, Mr. Pluggers really put it all out there. He really went hard and put it all out there. But I don't think any of you speak Sharkhound, so we'll just move on from that. So, or he said something like, "I don't actually know what happened today. I thought we were going for a walk. There was a weird man. He hit me with nothing. I passed out." It could have been one of those two things. I don't know.
They're both amazing speeches.
All right. Each of you that won a cup, you do receive a chalice that is an ornamental piece of art, but also functions as a chalice. 50 gold pieces, and inside an elemental gem. You could randomly roll to see which one you got. It's a D4.
Can we roll when we use it?
Nice.
Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Sure. We'll say that they're baked into a white and red sphere of clay, and you don't know what it is until you smash it. That would actually be hype as hell. Don't know why I picked a white and red sphere of clay though. It's weird. Anyways, you have successfully bested by arena puzzle.
Captain.
Yay!
Captain. Should we?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Before they can adjourn the ceremony, we will push aside. Well, actually, the Illithys are gone, so I guess we'll just take over the mic.
Okay.
Have the captain in the middle, and I'm gonna walk up beside them, and I'm going to dramatically tear off my mask.
Oh shit, it's not working.
And we'll say in the mic, "We are the bumbling bosom. We are now free captains." Or, well, Bubbles Jr. is now a free captain. We're right here, if you're looking for us.
Oh, damn. All right. As you kind of scan the crowd to see what there is to see, you see a few people. Nondescript, basic bitch pirates kind of lower their heads and whisper back and forth to each other, like, "Oh, they have nugs of information to sell now." You see other people that are looking like she was only wearing half a mask. I mean, and she was hanging out with everyone from the crew. I mean, but yeah, there is a hush that kind of like falls over the crowd as they understand the challenge. You look up at the three of the toughest pirates in the shackles, and they're giving you approving looks of like, it took a lot of guts. This one, they just look like bored but impressed. This one looks like she can't wait to get you guys working for her full time. And this one looks like he really needs a drink and maybe a nap on his new Snorlax beanbag.
So I assume, like, after all this, right, they're selling, like, some of these tiny monsters at, like, real cheap, right?
Yeah, there's more tiny monsters for sale after the festivities are over.
I'll just tell Sandara, like, have your pick, and then we're gonna squish him. As revenge.
Oh, wow. Yeah. As she looks at the different animals, she's been a mess. She's been a mess since running into her sister. As she looks at all the different animals that are on offer for squishing, and she thinks about like the mean things she said about the animals, she looks at them and realizes that these animals, they're not the little velociraptors that were summoned and attacked her. They're just, they're just victims of circumstance. Kind of like she was sold into slavery by her own sister. She can't really bring herself to purchase these animals that had no choice and just smash them.
Then just give her a bag of gold and be like, good for you.
So she buys a bunch of the animals, and then you guys go to the outskirts of the city and you just set them loose in the jungle.
That's definitely not gonna ruin the economy, the
ecosystem.
The ecosystem, the ecosystem of the We did a good thing today.
Who cares about it? I mean, all the pythons in Florida are perfect.
Yeah. And now we've got Japanese murder. We got Japanese murder hornets now. I mean, this
makes life more interesting.
Do you want Pokemon IRL? This is how you get Pokemon IRL. Invasive species.
I slowly turn her away because I can see a hawk just coming down and eating some of these things. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
In their little trainer's shop, gift shop, is there anyone selling alchemical, like, elemental stones? Particularly one of the thunder type?
Ooh, that would be pretty cool if there were. Are you gonna mutate like Yellow Rat?
Well, no, I was gonna have a heartfelt moment where I ask him if he wants to mutate, and he says no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might have to kill a lightning elemental for this.
I am checking.
I'd also like to ask Green Marshmallow what she thinks of this useless, worthless fish.
They do not have such a stone, as it is a rare item, but they could order one and through the network of magic item brokers, try to secure one for you if you are interested.
What do you think, Yellow Rat? Do you want to evolve?
Yellow Rat, like, thinks back to the battle against the other Yellow Rat, and it just kind of shrugs, like, yeah, Yellow Rat?
Alright, put it in the order.
Okay. They put in the order. Let's see. That would set you back 2,400 gold.
Yeah.
Alright, they'll do it. Oh, and you ask her about worthless fish?
Yeah, what does she think about worthless fish? I've been training him for a while, but I mean, he just kind of flops here.
She explains to you that there are islands in the Shackles where entire communities and cultures are built around this fish and its ability to jump up in the air.
It does jump pretty high.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of these?
She says that sometimes, very rarely, the gods will curse the owner of one of these fish and turn it into a CR-26 killing machine.
Well, that's a little scary.
It's a curse because the creature's untamable and will murder anything. Its anger is unquenchable. After it's murdered everything nearby or died. But if it survives murdering everything nearby, it will beeline it to the ocean, where it will grow to immense size as it eats and kills everything it finds.
Huh. Sounds like a neat legend.
Yeah, but, you know, other than that, they just jump.
Well, do they hold, like, jumping contests? Like, which fish can jump higher?
Yeah, but only on small island communities on the outlying islands of the Shadows. It never really caught on anywhere else.
Alright, Captain.
That's the new goal of the campaign, is to promote fish jumping competition.
I have a fish that can jump really high. If you want to be the best. Better than anyone else.
Okay.
We gotta go to one of these communities.
Okay, well, we gotta go deal with Django shit first, but I'm sure we could probably, like, get to one. We're gonna be, like, exiting the Shackles anyway.
Wait, what was it? What was this about me, Captain? What
Oh, yeah. So you brought up Candyland.
Yeah. It's time to set up for the next adventure arc.
Django's loyalty mission.
So yeah, you brought up Candyland, and apparently there's some asshole bears, like, taking people's slaves, right?
Well, I've kind of mentioned him, like, offhandedly, like, a few times, but, you know, if y'all really want me to give you the full rundown, I might need some, strong liquor first.
Yeah, well, we could do that on the way. So, I mean, we know where Candyland is. It's on the map. Plus, I'm thinking if we overthrow this asshole, we're not just sending the message. We also take over Candyland as our own.
We get a new land.
And also, I mean, like, we'll free the slaves, but we'll offer them jobs if they want. So, you know, we might need to buy a couple new ships, though.
I'll tell you this, though, you're probably going to have a bit of a tougher time than you did with when you freed me from Tentacala, because, well, at least she fancied you. Mr. Kennedy had already spoken for.
That's fair. But, like, I mean, we're not going to try to trick him. We're just going to go in and kick his ass.
Wait, is this a rampage mission? Are you just gonna rampage this dude?
The thing is, Captain, I tried to escape Candyland before with an old friend of mine, and, well, we stormed the place. Well, if he ain't dead already, he's gonna be.
Who? Your buddy?
Yeah.
Well, we don't got a lot of time now. I'll talk to Anna Laura. She's pretty good with plans. So like, if you can give us like some details on what this place looks like, maybe on the way over, we can come up with something.
Well, if there's someone else who might be able to help you formulate a plan, well, Miss Shivaka and I have been talking a bit, you know, and she knows all about the slave trade and all of that. She might be able to give you a few pointers.
That's a good point.
All right, you guys are currently in Port Peril. Candyland is back in your old stomping grounds. So you'd be going past Shenshu Bay and Chozu, past Kong Duvu, and then to Candyland. All right.
If we have any like last minute business in Port Peril, should we just like put it in
for the
chat?
Candyland adventure? Because it is heavily influenced by Django, and Django's heavily influenced by the movie of the same name, all guns and gunplay will be at a +2 to hit and damage.
Damn.
For the duration of the Candyland narrative.
No, that's awesome.
Furthermore, if you could cinematically describe what you're doing with a firearm, and it hasn't already been cinematically described by someone else, you will have an additional +2 to your attack and damage, for a total of +4 to hit and damage.
These are all regular pistols.
Anything that's a gun. Oh, we're talking
nice.
about real guns.
An arcane firearm.
It is literally named Firearm.
I will leave it up to your peers to decide if your imaginary guns count as real guns for this gun adventure.
Can I carry a cannon and use that as a gun?
If it's a gun, it counts. You guys are gonna gatekeep your own gunplay for this adventure, but this is a gun adventure.
All right, we need a Port Peril magic shop for next week. We'll do some shopping, and I'm gonna get you a +1 gun, Django.
Oh, well, thank you, Bluebell. I'm sure.
Are you guys gonna stick around long enough for the shop to refresh? Are you gonna take a little bit of downtime, or do you just take the shop as it is?
Take it as it is.
Okay.
I would also we're gonna do that, where we're like, grabbing stuff for the stop. I want to see if they have any ships that are for sale. Because like, if we can afford another vessel, would probably be good. Because I'm sure our boat's getting a little cramped with all the fucking people we have.
We should let it refresh. There's no guns on this list.
All right, so you guys are gonna stick around for a few more days, downtime, that sort of thing. Let it refresh. Got it. Mm-hmm. I'll also get you sooner than later updated crew stats so that you could make your B team for gun adventure.
Oh, any infamy rolls we could do for the arena stuff and becoming free captain?
I mean, if you haven't rolled in Port Peril yet, you can definitely do that.
We have not.
Mm-mm. Okay. Do you guys want to do that off of the success that you just had in the arena?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to bad idea.
Well, and the Captain Bubbles just being made a free captain thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Obviously, you're going to have huge bonuses to this. Let's see. Do you want to drop any additional money to boost it?
You want to drop a plunder to celebrate our double arena victory?
I think that would be a fair thing that we would do.
Yeah, we'll drop a plunder.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
All right, so the DC is 15 plus the party's average player level, which is now 8. So 23 is what you're shooting for. Let's see. So I guess if it was increased by +1, blah 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 blah. Okay. Occasionally your deeds, which they have. Okay. Gain up to 5 points. Every point of plunder is a +2 bonus to the check. All right. Additionally, I think we forget about this a lot. Additionally, if you fail your infamy check, you can choose to spend 3 points of plunder to immediately re-roll the check. You can only make one re-roll attempt per check that you do. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. I would say that becoming a free captain automatically gives you advantage on this roll, which is pretty huge. Your team did amazing in both arena matches that they participated in Port Peril. So I would say that is a +2 for each of those, plus the 2 from the plunder that you spent, so you're at a +6 with advantage. This can be a deception, intimidate, persuasion, or performance.
I'm gonna do persuasion. Let's do it. So that's +6, so 23.
23 is the exact number you needed to get.
Yatta!
All right. Congratulations. You have increased your infamy.
We're at 21.
Alright.
So, notes from me then would be update crew, update store.
Do you guys want to look at ships with the downtime? Like look at anything expected less.
There might be a lot of ships in Candyland.
Yeah.
Right? When we get there might, because it's a slave plantation, there might be people there looking to buy slaves. So their ships might be docked there.
Valid point.
I will say
We
this.
can always
All right.
look here to compare it.
Candy lays an eye on me wearing his hat. I ain't gonna get far without him trying to gun me down.
Are you swinging by the Chozu shop as well on your way there?
We might as well. Chozu likes us.
Yeah.
It's a little meta
More
to
work.
see both shops. I feel like you'd have to say you were done looking at the Port Peril shop before I could show you the Chozu shop.
Yeah, you could just get it ready and then
Okay, fair enough.
show us during the session.
I mean, what if we took the Port Barrel shop as it is, and then we went to Chozu, and if we had to, we could wait and show.
No, we get 2 new ones and we get downtime.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. So next week we'll begin the Candyland Adventure Arc, the Django Loyalty Mission.
Nice.
All right.
I expect everyone to have new, fancy gunslinger outfits. Yes, I know.
Way ahead of you, Bluebell.
I don't use guns. I'm not even proficient. Like,
I stopped using guns to use a shield. So.
Yep. I've never fired a gun.
We could get you like a nice large coat and a big cigar.
Is there like a crab bear gun?
And then, yeah, you can pretend to shoot a gun from your claws. You could have like a claw
I am
cannon.
I'm gonna put it out there that these gun rules are applying to the bad guys too. So guns are gonna be
Yeah, so
there's gonna
we-
be a lot of guns in this adventure.
So we need guns.
We gotta take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Or just do what you're good at, which is turning into big ass animals and wrecking stuff, or being a big ass animal and wrecking stuff. And, don't get distracted just because it's a gun adventure.
Hey, there could be like
the
a
whole
scorpion
entire
that shoots a
time.
gun out of its tail.
Oh, that would be hype as hell if you guys rigged up a gun and if he turned to a scorpion and he like shot the gun with the scorpion tail. That would be badass.
Yeah.
We'd have to. Yeah, that has to happen.
Backpack cannon.
So much new art.
And then, like, if you opened your scorpion claws, there was guns inside of them too. So you just had 3 guns.
Kaiju scorpion gun wielder.
Yeah, that sounds
God.
amazing. Sweet. Well, you know, like, Owlbear has used a cannon as a gun before. You could train with Owlbear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have gun scorpion, and then Calaxum is carrying a cannon. This is balanced. I feel like this is balanced D&D. This is fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. Yeah. If you have any suggestions for cool stuff that you want to see during this gun arc, hit me up in DMs or whatever, and I will try to incorporate it into the adventure. So I don't know if we want to go all the way into like gun katas or whatever, like that one Equilibrium movie or whatever.
Equilibrium, the best movie ever.
It's a good movie.
Dude, I remember buying that. Yeah, we still use DVDs. I bought that shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I might hit up some gun movies between now and next week to get some ideas. So, alrighty.
You guys are all lucky that my Pokemon didn't come out. If my Pokemon came out, you guys would have been messed up.
What was your Pokemon?
Mastigno, their save data would have been all destroyed.
I mean, technically, I was your.
So technically, I don't want you to feel like I didn't listen to your request because, hold on a second. There was waiting in the wings. It didn't come into play though, because of time constraints. But there was this creature right here.
Oh yes! What the? Oh, it would have been the best.
What is this strange beast?
It has some pretty sick abilities.
Tell me about him.
I like destroying the world.
For every minute that a creature spends in close proximity with a Masingo, 30 feet or less, that creature must make a charisma saving throw DC 13 and become scrambled. The appearance of such a creature is broken into squares, and those squares are rearranged.
That's freaking epic.
That would have been
It's got this. The pixel-based appearance of a Masigno is utterly baffling to anyone used to the prime material plane's natural normal objects. Any creature who looks upon a Masigno, except for alienness and like, must make a wisdom saving throw DC 13. If the save is failed, the creature suffers the effects of confusion spell until the start of his next turn.
Oh my god, the whole crowd would have got fucked.
That would have been epic.
Yeah, that was if you guys had challenged the Mind Flayers to a 2-on-2 match. Because I thought, since there was 2 Mind Flayers, that somebody might challenge them to a 2 match, and then they were going to bring out the Masingo as their other Pokemons.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard you. It's statted out and everything. But maybe in the next arena there'll be a Beast Cup that you could enter. All right. So announcements. Will's Schalt West Marches seems to be off to a pretty dang good start. So I don't know. I guess check it out. It's normally going to be Saturdays 2:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time every Saturday? Question mark. That's what I have on the calendar. With the optional Wednesday, if enough people are interested and schedules line up for Wednesday. I've got 2 one-shots scheduled for June. One of them is, I want to say, June 10th, and that's Hero Quest 8, the Fire Mage. And then June 17th is Rise of the Reptites, which is not ripped off of Chrono Trigger in any way, shape, or form.
You say so.
Yeah, but it totally is. So yeah, if you like Chrono Trigger if you like Chrono Trigger and you like Chult and you have a West March character, this will hit all 3 because you're allowed to use your West Marches characters and keep any XP and items you find in this charity one-shot. All the one-shots I'm running in June and July are paid, but all the money is going to Extra Life. So if you are interested, yeah, it's 11. Yeah. So, because we're not doing a marathon this summer, so we're doing one shots. If you want to run a one shot for Extra Life charity, let me know and we'll get it scheduled and get people signed up for it and all that good stuff. Also, tomorrow the most wholesome D&D character challenge ends. So if you haven't entered, you need to enter soon. There's 3 secret judges. I still need 1 more secret judge. So if you're interested in being a secret judge for the most wholesome character, please let me know. All right. Anyone else have any announcements?
Do you have any solid plans for the days for the other Odyssey of the Dragon Lord yet?
Oh, I do not yet have. It's going to be a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but I'm still not sure which one it's going to be because I'm not going to renew my Friday and Sunday time slots. I'm just going to consolidate 3 games down to 1 game. But yeah, mostly it sounds terrible. I'm going to base it on who applies. So the earlier I know people are interested, the earlier I can start deciding who would make a really good group and then try to pick a time that those people would work the best. It's very curated because I want to make sure, because it's a long campaign, so I want to make sure that the people that I pair up for it or group up for it are compatible. Because it's also character based, so it would be a shame to not have compatibility and then somebody drops and then we just lost one of the major narrative points of the story. So
which game is this? Sorry,
it's going to be I'm going to run a second instance of Odyssey.
Okay.
Probably late September is when it's going to start, mid-September, early September, sometime in September I'm going to start it.
Okay.
So because my Saltmarsh games only run till 11th level, and they both just hit level 9, so they're actually closing in on the end of their campaigns. And then Storm King's Thunder, they are very close to the end as well. So both of those will be ending before September. So it's a little bittersweet, And then with things being so crazy, I just can't run 5 games at once anymore. I just
So much room for activities.
Yeah. So, yeah. So anybody else, any questions or stuff?
I got the weekly selling of acquisition square credits every 2. If you stick around to the end, you can hear me gripe about Roll20's iteration of it. But
all right. On that note, if nobody else has anything else, I am gonna head out, and I will see you guys around the Discord, and see you next week for the Candyland Adventure arc.
Yay!
All right.
Alrighty. Good night.
Night. Later, everybody.
Bye.
Night,
Good
everybody.
Bang.
Yep, see you guys.